Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe where we're playing Phi Apophasis in GURPS 4th edition. I am Luke the GM and we've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Violet, a smuggler and concerned friend.
We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Freedom Star, also known as Minor Anarchy. Apparently bored in a prison cell, bitching.
Most wanted person in the world right now. We've got
Pretty much.
James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Sigrid, the Berserker,
I love it when she does
and currently she's holding the most wanted person in the world in a cell.
that. Nice. We've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett, playing for you guys Piotr, a cold fighter in close range and a very fussy member of the team.
Cold fighter. Revenge is a dish best served cold. We've got CD.
No.
Alright then, I guess not.
Oh no, I was saying no to his terrible, terrible Batman and Robin quote.
I thought I were quoting Kill Bill, which were quoting an old Klingon proverb according to the title card.
No.
Well, anyway, I play Elton Polzin.
No. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Alright, you guys are being mean now.
Yeah, we've bullied Elton. He'll kill us. He's terrifying.
Well, welcome back. Sorry about that.
Wait, did someone kick him or something?
No, I left.
Oh, right. Left in
I
shame.
continued
I'm
the
sorry.
bit.
Welcome back. And finally, we've got Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Nick Traktar and a demon.
Nick Tractar and a demon. Previously, it was the 4th of July. There were a big old fancy parade going down through the Parliament district of this US military occupied, once safe haven for metahumans, now dystopian military industrialized nightmare. Sigrid, the Berserker, figurehead of the resistance, had been captured and due to be executed here. But Freedom Star, aka at the time Minor Victory, Major Victory's apprentice, sidekick, propaganda tool, freed her, used her blood to assassinate Major Victory, and was promptly kidnapped by Sigrid as she escaped with the rest. Demon did some bad stuff, Bear flipped a couple of tanks, Flying Guy zapped a bunch of soldiers. You had a big
To
old
be
party.
fair,
Go on.
To be fair,
To
it
be
was
fair.
Violet and the nerds that saved Sigrid, and then Freedom Star just punched Sigrid in half.
Yeah, that's very true. I framed it as Freedom Star freeing Sigrid. No, Freedom Star only showed up because Sigrid were getting freed. And that about catches us up. You have a sneaky secret underground base. Very, very deep underground. Your ears definitely pop on your way down to this place. And you've had Freedom Star trapped in a cage. Fancy cage. Suppresses metahuman powers somewhat, although not perfectly. She might be able to break out, given enough time and effort.
I figure we left her there overnight. This is like the next morning.
Correct. We had a little bit of morning stuff. They were a bit of chatting with her. I do believe she turned over a phone to Nick Tractor, and from that you can garner the contact information, acquired a few US military metahumans.
Speaking of turning over phone, I think we've searched her. If we haven't, we should do so now. Because she shouldn't have all of her gizmos and stuff.
I agree with that.
So
Sigrid just shoulders the shotgun and starts aiming at her face.
I would also like to mention that President James Woods went on telly and said he was deploying a new super weapon of the US Army to Nirvana to keep the peace. And
Yeah,
there was talk of maybe going to some known metahuman places, you know, safe havens that you know are also known to the US military somewhat. But that's not urgent. It's still 9 a.m. on the 5th of July.
Yeah, Sigrid shoulders that shotgun and is just like, search her.
all right.
was there a gap in between this session and the last, or are we picking up literally minutes, like seconds after we ended last one? I'm just curious.
It feels like seconds after, honestly.
Okay, cool.
You saw that news report, you walked back in. You're like, Searcher. Searcher. Bring Tuckers on screen. I don't know if she's going to start trying to kill everyone. I could only assume.
Little privacy, please, she says, looking over at the guy in the room.
Elton was here.
Oh, I'm still in there, yeah. Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, maybe we should move Sigrid into there.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Oh, my shame!
Surely you're already on this page somewhere.
I am, but don't call me Shirley.
Sucks teeth.
There's one token that Sigrid I can't move.
Oh. A shame token. It's in the bedroom. Yeah, it is. Just gonna put a Sigrid in every room.
That's a terrifying idea.
Looks like you're being searched, Minor Anarchy. Great name.
All right, kid. Anything you have, please hand it over.
I imagine you got a few gizmos, right?
No.
They don't give a shit. Outfit's cheap also.
I took nothing. Well, no, the outfit's not cheap, but it's nice. Like it's not armor. It is basically high fashion, I would say.
Gaudy.
All right. Violet breaks out a wand type thing and gives her a twice over.
Avada Kedavra.
But if you try to take her smokes from her, she's gonna give you the bird.
Oh yeah, those cigarettes.
I mean, she does.
We can get the bird.
I need those.
And you'll get them back. I'm not going to be the idiot that leaves you like a cyanide cigarette.
She rolls her eyes and says, "They don't even like me smoking. Or they give me a cyanide one."
Look, for all I know, this could be
this
a giant
purpose?
trap.
She's gonna like toss the cigarettes at you, annoyed, and then say, "Give me another box."
And the fucking lighter. Damn it! I back tired.
Lord Jesus. You're gonna do it every time.
and the fucking lighter.
Lord Jesus.
Did it again.
I know.
So did I. Oh no.
Und the fucking lighter.
Otis after locking me out of the car.
Come on, Otis. Come on.
I watched that video 10 times in a row. I'm not lying. But that's neither here nor there. Sorry, Sigrid. Did you say you gave a cigarette, or did you say, like, fuck you, you little idiot?
No, like, and the fucking lighter, too.
We're being needlessly aggressive.
Yeah, and I'm being a little punk ass because they're being needlessly aggressive.
It's fun.
I don't know that this is needlessly aggressive given the sitch.
Violet is checking for implants and such as well with that wand.
You already checked and removed one last session. Surgery on a bar in a drag club.
Which is a good reason to look for more.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. No, you don't find any more implants. You do see surgery scars for sure. Various.
But there's no like cyberware or whatever.
I don't believe so. You've not got any in your sheet. I forgot about. Have you, Tara?
No, I literally have no equipment on me.
Yeah, cool. Nothing.
Because I assume like things like cigarettes and like stuff like that were just whatever.
Contraband, yeah.
She'll also scan the cigarettes, but not particularly closely, really. She's just making sure they're not like some kind of secret electronic.
No, they're perfectly normal cigarettes, it seems.
She'll toss them back and say, "She's clean," surprisingly.
You know, except for the giant pile of dried up Sigrid blood all over.
No, there's none. She was very thorough in cleaning all that off of her force field.
I do recall you saying that you washed yourself thoroughly.
Okay.
All right, kid, what's your deal? Sorry, go for it.
No. That's a better question.
And guys, you're welcome back.
She's gonna like shrug a little bit and say, "Well, I killed Major Victory. I got hammered, and then you put me here. That's my current deal."
Why'd you kill Major Victory, eh? Asks Tyrese.
Who's that?
Tyrese. One of the nerds.
This dude's a prick and deserved it.
I can't argue with her, boss.
Are you defecting or just throwing a fit?
Will they take you back?
No,
They would.
They would, but it'd be bad. But to answer your question, fuck if I care, she says, lighting one cigarette off of the butt of the another, because she currently doesn't have her lighter.
She'll throw back the lighter. That's fine.
Tyrese kind of cocks his head at both of you.
Sigrid looks over at Violet and like points at her dome and points at Violet's dome and then points back at her dome.
People like her are protected.
Sigrid like then points at her chest, like, and then points at her dome.
You do realize I can see you, you weirdo?
Fair, she says. And Violet touches her headset and makes contact.
So, what the fuck should we do with her?
I mean, killer or recruiter. Those are the only real options, right?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
I mean, hello?
Have you not been here?
Hello?
Hello?
Wah wah.
Hello? That's a weird.
Anyhow,
Well, why don't we out of character sign off? Because it sounds like there's issues.
It does sound a bit like there might be issues.
I'm present.
I'm present.
I'm
Yeah.
present.
I think
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, well, yeah,
CDs,
there we
yes.
go.
On.
I just got a color.
Okay.
Seems like
Alright,
CD's
cool.
having issues.
Having problems.
yeah.
Well, anyway, where were we?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Sigrid to the mind link says like, I mean, I'd rather just kill her. I don't trust her. she is a huge liability, and her past definitely does not read as someone who fucking plays well with others.
So this is potentially a new experience for others, but she would have included like the non-caged people in this link as well.
Suddenly
Okay.
everybody's hearing Sigurd's voice.
Tyrese is used to this, eh? It's like, well, what the ma'am says, recruit or kill. I agree, those are the options there. If we even can kill her, I don't know, boss.
I mean, I could knock her out with another one of these. I could knock. Nope, I've lost it. I cannot do Sigrid voice anymore. I could
Listen to
knock her.
some of the old things and
Yeah, yeah.
Up again.
Good idea.
Fluffy,
Yeah,
do you hear us?
that's a great idea.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Welcome back.
Wait, yeah. Sorry, when my
There he
Discord
is.
Discord does this thing where I can't hear anybody, but they can hear me.
Can you hear us now?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you
Hey.
guys now. Just had to reset my
Alright.
computer.
Okay, so pretty much interrogation. Everyone is currently secretly mind linked together thanks to Violet. You can talk to each other in your brains without Freedom Star hearing. And
They're doing this, by the way, because it's pretty obvious what the shit they're doing. She's gonna be like, just doing like pretending what they're saying as they're thinking.
oh god, that's hilarious. Yeah, because absolutely, Sigrid just mimed out what she wanted to happen, and,
Yep.
Yeah.
and now
Yeah.
the uninitiated and dumbasses like Sigrid and Tyrese and everyone else are all looking at each other as they think stuff. Maybe even
Yeah,
moving
and
the
it's
lips
gonna be-
sometimes.
It's gonna be like, Sigrid will be like, oh, I think kill. She bad lady.
Violet
then,
is
like-
mostly succeeding at not smirking at that, but only mostly.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Just being a smart ass jackass.
We don't necessarily have to kill her if we're worried about the ability to. Like, we could just encase her in cement and dump her in the ocean.
I mean, anyone can be killed. That's not the issue. The issue is, do we want to?
After the last few weeks, I do.
Tyrese shakes his head.
I think the shotgun even gets pulled a little tighter, and you almost see like Sigrid trembling.
Boss, no disrespect, but after the last few weeks, after the people we've lost while you were gone, we kind of need the soldiers. And when were we in the business of turning away US defectors?
I don't think Sigrid should be in charge of her. That's asking too much.
You could always pay me to be in charge of her.
What's your rate?
Usual price, monthly rate. Paid monthly.
Do you realize what you're signing up for?
Oh crap, I guess I am doing a long-term contract now, aren't I? We should probably hash this out at like a meeting. With
Also,
business contracts.
terrorist babysitting.
I'm a mercenary. I get paid for what I get paid for. I also do accounting if you need that.
Oh, I got that covered.
No offense, but I don't know that you're the best option.
For accounting or
Fair
babysitting?
enough.
Babysitting. Like, do you think you can actually keep control of her?
How much alcohol am I allowed to give her?
None?
Yeah, like, what is she, 16?
Maybe I get somebody else.
How old are you, miss? Tyrese says out loud. for minor anarchy?
Trying to remember. I'm looking up.
Data sheet.
Oh, apparently. Oh, I'm looking at Ever's sheet like an idiot. Okay. I am.
I'm a 47-year-old bear man.
I'm 16.
I mean,
Yes, 0 alcohol. One alcohol.
I won alcohol because we never got drunk when we were 16, did we?
Yeah, no, never.
Violet speaks out loud. This is dumb. If we're gonna let her go, it doesn't matter, and if we're not, then it doesn't matter. Kid, we're concerned that your crimes weren't killing you.
Sorry, what?
We're concerned that you've done things that weren't death.
A bunch
Shit.
of the nerds kind of like grimace slightly as you say that. A couple of them will speak up. They'll be like, not to interject, boss, but we don't execute metahumans. We don't execute humans if we don't need to. That's not our way. That's just the fascists' way. We're like no better than those if we kill a couple of other people nod their heads in agreement. Most of the nerds seem to favour this view.
Sigrid like sighs and says, we will let you out of that cage if you fight for us.
So, just to be 100% clear, you want me to stop being a child soldier for the US, be a child soldier for you? Fuck it, whatever, I'm gonna die anyway.
Those are your options. But you are on thin ice sheet.
I just said fuck it, yeah. You're not listening there, Chief?
No, I listen. Just remember, you do what we say. Everyone in this room outranks you. Everyone in this place outranks you.
Westfan.
The
Yes,
fucking
ma'am, ma'am.
dog outranks you.
Yes, ma'am, ma'am. Sir, ma'am, yes.
I think the dog outranks like half the people here.
That's true.
Surprised Fenn's not bit you for calling him a dog.
That's right, Fen. Alright, Violet. Opens a fucking cage.
Stop moving, dog.
You can't make me.
She does so.
Pop out. Tap on the restraining collar.
Handcuffs.
Or restraining cuffs.
Violet depowers their suppressing ability at least.
Pew.
Do we want to leave them on and just in case, or take them off entirely?
Let's take them off.
Does so.
Now, for that fucking water. Where is the water? She just goes through
Tyrese.
the doorway.
Take her to the water.
Aye, lass. This way. It'll lead you to the kitchen. Wherever that is. Or maybe just direct you to a toilet bowl.
Downstage left.
Downstage left, I would taking you downstage right.
Yes, that is downstage right. Oh no, I'm a bad theater nerd.
I don't. Well, that might be downstage left. If it's a
No,
I
real.
that
saw
is-
Ev's. I
It's,
saw
it's
Ev's character making things really cold last week, right?
Yeah, correct. He makes things real cold
Hey.
real fast.
Hey, big guy, mind chilling this shit for me? She taps on the glass, yelling across the room.
Am I? Sorry, I was gonna ask if I am still watching over top or I am down.
Wherever you'd want to be. I mean, you could quite easily. I mean, you're already over here. Maybe you'd
Yeah.
tend to guard this entrance.
Well, no, he is going off and just keeping an eye so that nobody comes in. So I just put him there as to say he's on top of that ladder or whatever the room that is.
Rightio. That ladder goes up a long way. Long
Then yeah,
way.
it would be long way up. Don't think he could hear you while in the kitchen.
Okay, if he's not around then.
You'd probably
Super
get called back though. You've got comms at least from the base. You can receive messages from the base with your crappy radios. You just can't
Yeah,
send
of
them.
course. If someone calls him to go down, he will.
We did so.
Oh, okay.
So you're probably arriving right now as she calls. Oi, chill this shit.
Yep, he
Prisoners
goes
loose.
down. Well, I guess he will have been told by the radio that she's been let go.
Oh yeah,
Right.
probably that makes sense.
Okay, then. Your turn looks a little bit sad, but like up, keeping himself in like normal. He just looks a little bit down as he comes in, looks at you. When you request to like make it cold, he doesn't even look at you, just at the drink as he touches it and it starts to like grow ice over the inside and outside of the glass.
Almost frozen.
And he answered, "Oh,
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do about those robots?
yeah, I think Sigrid heads down to the computer lab with the nerds and is like, we need to get started on. Damn it! We need to get started on the Garys.
Why don't we know anything about these? One of the nerds says. Like we've got nothing. Is he really deploying these already? They sound made up. If you
Why
can...
don't we ask the kid?
Hey,
I'll go see what I can find out too. Nick like gets up from the couch and tosses the phone over to one of the techs.
they fumble it and then pick it up.
Oh, you broke the screen.
Nah, it's fine. Or is it? Roll HT. Roll fall damage for it. Ah, it's fine.
I mean, this is an early 2000s cell phone. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you could throw that thing.
Fair.
You could drop that thing from top of that ladder and it'd be fine.
Damn good point. Get
There's-
on the
Go on.
get on the intercoms and is just like, hey, new girl, come here. You make yourself useful.
He's digging through the cabinets looking for Advil or I painkiller. What?
Oh yeah, do we have to roll for hangovers, or are you going to ignore that?
You've got horrible hangovers, haven't you?
Yeah, I take a -3 to any roll you want me to do.
Yeah, just ignore it and say you're at -3 for everything forever. You should probably roll HT, like a -3.
Nope, failure.
Oh yeah, so you feel pretty terrible.
Oh, I just assumed I feel terrible. I didn't even want to roll.
That's fine.
If you're looking for ibuprofen, kid, I got some over here.
Hangover, recognize hangover.
Fair enough.
This cocktail, surely you got a cure that involves like one of each type of painkiller.
It's called mixing a Bloody Mary with ibuprofen.
You can get codeine on Nirvana. Or you could.
Doesn't like it.
Maybe not anymore.
So Sigrid,
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're making the wrong call making her actually fight. I definitely think she should be our prisoner, but asking her to kill people is it's not going to work out long term. Or at least making her do it is not going to be good.
I don't even want her on missions.
She nods. I definitely wouldn't take her on anything sensitive or delicate or subtle.
Only reason I didn't kill her was because,
The guys, I get it.
yeah.
I think you should probably make it clear though that she's not just a weapon. We don't want her killing people for us. Otherwise, she
Yeah.
will.
You might be right. I think for
Or-
now we just need to see if she's got any knowledge of the Garys.
Yeah, definitely. Give it some thought. We've got all day, anyways.
So, Nick, how do you reach out to your contact group? You have got access to the internet down here, thanks to... So, I should explain this in detail. Sigrid's lair has got a pretty powerful encrypted radio transmitter that is strong enough to reach from underground to the surface. However, most of your personal transmitters aren't strong enough to reach outside of this map. So while you're on this map and very close to it, you can kind of, link up and bounce stuff off. But it's hard to communicate with each other otherwise.
Nick, he gets on his motorcycle and takes off that way and heads up to the surface where he can sort of interface under the guise of normal business.
Roidio. So, Nick takes off. Got it. Gil
So
gets...
yeah, he's gonna schmooze some people in the like the public relations department for the American occupying force.
Nice. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, you see one like right as you reach the surface. Not just one, 6 of them marching together down a road. There's lots of like press filming them at the minute, and they just seem to be doing a general patrol, but they are somewhat intimidating for sure.
I'll take a couple pictures.
Aye, aye, and you continue on your way. Meanwhile, underground, girl gets called over.
Kid, hurry up.
Give me
He
an
has a bag
IQ
of chips
check.
now. An IQ, or do you want a specific skill?
Let me double check your skills. Because you might have got a skill related. Soldier. Roll soldier for me, please. No, roll savoir-faire military for me, please. oh yeah, these things are real, alright. And they're fairly scary, but you're not too worried about them. They've got weaknesses, for sure. What is strange is that they're remotely piloted by a group that are mentally linked with each other.
So they're like a hive mind.
A little bit like a hive mind, yeah. It's they're in squads of usually 12 apparently, with various roles, and most of the pilots are apparently on battleships at the minute.
I mean, yeah. Oh God. I don't think Star Wars would have been invented in this universe.
Nah, Star Wars is in this universe. We need to keep
Scott,
a
are you
lot
sure?
of pop culture things in this universe, yeah. Just for its own enjoyment.
You don't think there will be an Imperial thing?
I don't think there would be an anti-imperial thing in America.
I
Anyway,
mean, Americans think they're the rebels.
I also feel like there's a lot of pop culture things that we can hand wave to say like, well, it just didn't happen in America. It happened on Nirvana.
yeah. Anyway, you know that scene in that garbage prequel movie with the whiny kid when they blow up the spaceship and all the robots are like, mew.
Now this is pod racing.
All the non-Americans just look at each other uncomfortably.
I'm familiar.
Betcha, if you blew up their nearby battleships, they'd go down. That's where they're getting piloted from.
So they're remote controlled?
Unless they changed the design since last I looked at them.
And that was?
Luke?
Recently, in the last month, Major Victory hated him. And you've seen Major Victory destroy plenty of them. Just out of spite, General being a dickhead.
Do you know how deep their
45
signal can
days
get?
ago. Nearby.
Yeah, so underground, they would need relays for sure. They have been working. You know that some of the Garys are specialized for communications, and so those ones are maybe less heavily armed and armored, but equipped with more powerful transmitters to act as a hub.
I mean, these things are pushovers. I can one punch kill them.
Yeah, you can. You've seen the points where Major Victory aims for as well. Destroying the head on it does not kill it. Its brain is not there.
But if you want to take him down, get rid of the ship.
Yes, we will just proceed into naval combat.
We need someone here who can say, well, we did it before.
I mean, just get me to... Who says we need to get him on the ground?
I'm gonna shoot you with a Sea Whiz. I cannot wait to shoot you with a Sea Whiz.
I don't think anybody's saying we need to get them on the ground.
Or the water, I mean.
Fair.
Anyway, that's the quickest way. You could do it the stupid way and try to get them one by one. But that seems like your speed there, Miss Punchy Lady.
Glare.
So they don't have a backup relay or anything like that? I mean, I definitely would.
I mean, they'd have to get a new connection going. Luke, if I ever talk out of my ass, just let me know.
No, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, for sure you know that the US has installed its own significant military communications infrastructure on the surface. This deep in this room, it might not be able to reach that far. But plenty of the blocks could well be fair game to him, you reckon?
I mean, they're gonna fuck up the little guys.
Sigrid looks over at the tech nerds, and she's just like, "Val, what do you think?"
We don't know. We need to see one in action. I mean, Major Victory being able to destroy something doesn't really say shit about it.
No. What if we brought you one?
Best Christmas ever? Best Saturnalia ever?
What the fuck's
All
a
right.
Saturnalia?
I think we have our mission for tonight.
You shut your yank mouth, one of them says. It's what your shitty Christmas is based on.
It's a week-long party that we haven't been able to celebrate since
19...
you fuckers came over here.
Nah, 2001.
Damn it.
No, 2000. Because it was summer 2001 that they invaded. And the 2001 were pretty dog shit, given the blockade. You could not get champagne. Only sparkling white wine.
So I guess the mission is see if we can bag one, ideally intact. Ish.
As intact as we can make it.
How do they react to electricity? Do you know?
Luke, I only made it on the nose. I probably don't, right?
Yeah, you're not sure how they powered internally, and
Drug.
yeah, you really don't know how long they're combat operable for. You get some good pictures from Nick of them walking in the field.
Punch them here, 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 and here.
Great, thank you.
Can we, send a response to Nick? Just find us a likely group to ambush.
I'll do my best. I don't know. Well, we'll see what my contacts kind of get back to me.
Any intelligence you can get us would be.
Oh yeah, I'll get you something. I just don't know how
Would
specific
be-
it'll be.
mhm.
You do this! And she starts walking over to the motorcycles, yawning and stretching.
So, Nick, your contacts, you say you're going for like PR guys for the military. Nick?
No, I'm here. Sorry.
You say your contact that you were going for is like a PR guy for the military, yeah?
Yeah, well, like, so my contact group is American Upper Crust, and I feel like based on his job, he has most contacts with whoever runs like the public relations or the propaganda for the Americans.
Oh yeah, you can get through to Goebbels. That's who does it, right? Or his similar Nirvana equivalent, and he's got plenty to tell you. He's like, oh yeah, you want the press package?
No, that would be great. Is there a place where we can get some B-roll of them?
Oh yeah, he's like, come down to the office. You're gonna distribute some of this stuff for me, help out, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Social media is a big thing right now. If you can get it out on the U space, that'd be perfect, bro.
I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Sick dog. Peace. I feel like, yeah, he's a total Wall Street bro type of deal.
Nick's gonna need a shower after this, but he drives down.
And yeah, he gives you all the, the specs that are like distributed. So, £3,500 of titanium alloy, equipped with laser flamethrower, gyroc bullet launchers, pressure support, vacuum support. They take our soldiers out of harm's way and put the metahuman terrorists of Nirvana in harm's way.
Yeah, okay, but this is all the propaganda side. Do you have anything? God, how do I? Yeah, what's the real story? They can't be all that badass. What's their operational, time frame, and how many of them are on the island?
So he well, operational time frame, can't tell you. How many on the island? We're looking about 48 right at this minute. Looking to increase to around about 1,000, hopefully, by the end of the month.
What time is it? It's probably only it's before lunch, isn't it?
Yeah. Just before lunch. He also says,
Alright.
also, this has kind of been sprung on me a little bit. I knew it would come in, but from what I've heard, these things aren't quite ready, honestly.
Is there somebody who, like a drone controller or a programmer, somebody you can get me in touch with, so I can get some background on them?
He's like, oh, no, that whole place is locked up tight. Even
What
we don't.
place?
The installation over on Langdama. That new place they've been putting up, it's all top secret. That's it's where they've been doing surgeries and shit like that to get soldiers ready for this. And then they operate off of the Ronald Reagan. No wait, I already sank the Ronald Reagan.
I mean, then they can rebuild it.
Oh yeah, they operate off the Ronald Reagan too. The Ronald Reagan Jr.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll try and take this guy out for a liquid lunch, or take him to a strip club or something and schmooze him a little bit,
Oh,
or any
nice.
other little bits of information, and then yeah, head back towards the.
Have you got carousing?
I've got carousing.
Awesome. Roll it, please.
Yeah.
You get a bit tipsier than you needed to.
That's it's a common problem, I think, for Nick.
But yeah, and this guy, you get everything you can out of him, but it's clear that he's not been told a lot about these things either. And he's not
Yeah,
lying
but
about this having been sprung on him.
he might have some names of people that might have more information, or I mean, he already gave me the location. Well, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, and
I'll,
you
I'll
you could
do
totally
what I
get
can.
locations and maneuvers for the what, 2 dozen? No, 4 dozen that are on the island currently.
Yeah.
White.
Excellent.
Kill. Elton, we've not seen much from you this morning. You would eventually recover from your hangover after many ibuprofens. Fluffy?
Huh? Sorry, what?
anything you want to get up to this morning? Or are you just kind of hanging around in Sigrid's lair?
Give me 1 sec. Violet, just for the sake of explaining passive income, let's say $2,000 per mission. That's incredibly cheap, but we'll go with that.
I mean, we can figure it out later as well. It's not urgent.
And then I'll see if anyone has anything they need me to do. I do a lot of smuggling work. Does anyone need anything smuggled?
Can you get us a van that can't be tracked?
I think we got a garage full of those.
Fair.
That's
I
true.
don't think I ever talked
Yes.
about it with Luke, but there was like 200K left over, so I kind of figured the leftovers of that went to like the vehicles and stuff.
Vehicles, sundries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You get some pretty good vehicles for that, so yeah, make them all.
I think it's more a
I can't hear you guys if you guys are talking.
Oh dear. Ooh.
Rejoin if you can.
Yeah, someone tell him.
Crap.
Someone tell him. What was I saying?
Well, as he's rebooting, I was thinking that you guys might hear like, "Are we gonna get one of these things or not, dickheads?" This is like she starts keying up a motorcycle.
no. Not yet. We do this in a way where when we plan, everybody has a good chance at coming home. We do this tonight and we plan the ambush today.
Oh, I need to open action 2 to check my act and bad. So this is, yeah, planning stage begin. There are things everyone can do to help out. Some of you have already started.
Fine.
Yeah, so I think Sigrid mostly spends her day like working with Nick and the nerds, and we're trying to just compile as much intelligence as we can, like likely ambush spots, you know, different Okay, so likely ambush spots, numbers, good place to get them, so that way, you know, we can maximize our response. Like when they inevitably call for backup, you know, we've got an escape plan. Like that's what Sigrid's spending her day doing. Like,
Sounds pretty good to me.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yes.
So to explain why I have to reset my whole computer is it goes into that infinite loading screen, and after waiting for an hour, it doesn't fix itself, I've noticed. So I just have to...
Sorry, have you tried using Control-Delete to just
Yeah,
eliminate
even when
the-
I stop it completely and then restart it, it just doesn't work. I don't know what happened.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
Have you tried using browser Discord instead?
I have not. I'll consider that for the future, but for now, let's just see whether or not this works at all tonight.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, the plan is to gather intelligence, and most of this has been achieved already to an extent. There are other options though.
Well, Elton specialized in either smuggling or rapid striking of targets if we need anything like that.
I think we first need to figure out where we're going to do this, and then we can work from there.
So, by early afternoon, you've got the next few days worth of maneuvers for these guys. You were able to schmooze that out of him early, Nick, and you email it down, and you can plan. So it is 4 squads currently on patrol, with all 4 active at the same time, but every 6 hours, one of the squads will return to Langdama and enter the base for around an hour before redeploying. So, for an hour at a time, every 6 hours, there are only 3 squads patrolling.
How many are in a squad?
12 total, but they spread out pretty far. It seems like a squad's maneuver will generally involve 6 in close formation patrolling, with the other 6 kind of operating as, you think, relays based on these squad formations, because they are patrolling fairly deep underground, and it looks like they're using maybe the other 6 to set up a large relay area.
Cool.
So hitting the relays might be a really good way to start.
This is true.
Yeah.
You could aim to take down some of the, like, they seem to travel in, 3 groups of 2 for the most part. And you managed to catch pictures. It's pretty obvious the ones that aren't as combat focused. They've got huge antennas on the backs. And
basically they just leave that guy behind to increase their range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Presumably guarded, but yeah.
Yeah.
Less deep underground as they do deep maneuvers. Up on the surface, they do tend to stick a lot closer together, all 12.
Okay. Can we find a good place to hit them in the blocks? And then maybe split into 2 teams, one to hit the relay and one to hit the on the capture mission?
Well, the relay would be a fine capture mission, probably. If you're
Because
only...
of both kinds.
Yeah, there'll be one of each type.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Give me... Maybe... Have you got tactics or strategy? Anyone? And I'd also like an area knowledge Nirvana. Oh, look at that. Tactics and strategy from everyone. Okay, we've got failure on land strategy from Freedom, but also a success on tactics. Good success on tactics from Sigrid, but a failure on area knowledge, backed up by a success and a success.
So together we managed to find a good strike point.
Yeah, together you've got... You reckon out of the 4, there's definitely a really good option tonight, late, around about probably 1 AM. So a good chance to get a rest in as well if you needed it.
Okay.
And it's an alleyway that they ought to be travelling down, and it will have great ambush points. Let me show you the map very quickly. So yeah, this is a fairly deep blocks road. The ceiling is about 20 meters up from this road here, and you expect that 2 of the Garys will be travelling west to east on this road, and you've got alleys with escape points just at the exits of them on
They
both
also
sides.
Fantastic ambush points if we were to be waiting in them.
Correct. But yeah, there's also like sewer access all over this map as well.
So I got a couple EMP grenades.
Those might work great. But also, Nick, these things do claim to be shielded and such.
How tough are they? I have some disposable shields I can use just to quickly ram through them if I go at max speed.
I think that's
But
part
that
of
might
what
draw.
that's part of what we're trying to find out.
Aye.
Should I go first and lure anyone?
Yeah,
or-
I don't know if you missed it, Elton, but this is a capture mission.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the pylons. My bad.
No, we are, but like the ultimate goal of what everything we're doing is to capture one of these robots and take it in for study.
Okay.
You guys do realize that if you want to draw them to a certain place, you have the easiest thing ever.
That's true. They are really interested in Sigrid.
She kind of like laughs a little bit.
Looks offended, surely. Or you cry inside, maybe.
No, I'm dead inside. So just like,
I knew that would come in.
No,
You get an audible
I-
scoff.
I think if we tried to draw them somewhere, we'd wind up drawing more than what we want.
Then how do we lure only one?
We are going to be taking on a number of them, but if we announce, "Hey, I'm over here," I feel like we're gonna get all 48 of the goddamn things.
And maybe we're fortunate. So, good idea.
And
I could try to draw some to a certain location. Get the.
No, hitting if we hit them when they're not expecting it, it's the best chance, I think. Like
No, I
this
mean
is
I
the
run a
spot.
separate op in order to distract a couple of them. That way, you guys can hit one group alone.
No, I think we should have all of us as part of this group.
Piotr turns to Sigrid. Really?
Just keep your cold shit away from me.
Seems like a reasonable plan to me. I think we should definitely expect that part of the squad might show up midway through the fight, so watch our backs. Also, get some sleep.
You say get some sleep, and Sigrid like actually tenses. Yes. Everyone should get some sleep.
At least try.
Nod.
Yes. Try. And
Thi-
Sigrid very specifically does not go to her bed.
It feels like a good time for a quick break to me.
Agreed.
Alright, we'll be right back in 5 minutes. So, the plan is to take out 2 of these fancy soldier thingies. Can't call them soldier boys because of the boys, and because of the book that I've ripped them off from, where they're called soldier boys, I suppose. But regardless, or should I say, irregardless, lol. You're planning on taking out 2, part of a relay of a squad of 12. As they patrol, you should have at least 12 seconds before any backup can arrive. They don't patrol alone, there will be some humans with them. No more than 4 though, it seems like. You know where you're going to attack. It has quick access to the sewers, which are instantly a maze that you can descend through. and most of you know your way through those pretty well. It is going to be, I think, on the north of the island is where you've chosen. It's along this route, but obviously about 500 meters underground. And yeah, it's mostly just a case of milling around for the afternoon, well, the evening, after you've finished gathering as much intelligence as you think you're going to gather, and putting this together. As news develops throughout the day, you don't really get any more details on, you know, what the military thinks happened, air quote, but the pundits are starting to speculate wildly that Major Victory's been evil all along, and actually Minor Victory was saving us, and she's gonna come back, but she might have been kidnapped right now, and we need to be doing everything we can to save her. That's like what Rupert Murdoch's saying right now.
But this is on American TV?
Yeah,
Which also includes Nirvana TV.
They have to spin it somehow.
Like, it's on the TV that's in our living room.
But yeah, so time passes. Some of you
So,
get rest. Go on.
So I need to run a couple of errands. Kid, do you want real clothes?
She looks. Luke, can I say this? Can I make this suit kind of stupid as it like recycles my skin cells or something like that? Like I don't need to bathe in it or anything. Can that?
Yeah, I'll let
my
you have.
stuff well?
It's got fancy buzz fabric, let's say. I believe that is a TL9 item.
I was actually gonna say, you know, you've got like 20 grand, so I would just go make the suit.
Okay, but you're okay with that? Yeah, that's what I spent my 20 grand on. Sure.
All right. What do you want? Obviously, you can't go to the store with
Standing
me, but
She like glares a little bit and says, bomber jacket, hoodie, whatever.
Jeggings.
cool.
It's 2003. You demand jeggings.
Were
Alright,
jeggings a thing in
on it.
2003? I don't remember that.
It might have just been leggings at that point. Skinny jeans are definitely in for every gender.
It was definitely skinny jeans. I think it was before leggings.
I had a great pair of Primark girls skinny jeans. They were amazing. I miss those so much. I don't really. Oh dear. I'm a 32-year-old
Yeah,
man.
jeggings are from when I was like in middle school.
When was that?
So, let's see, I'm
2009.
22. So about 2012.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong era. Time is a blur for old guys like me. Errands to Run by Violet. She's gonna pick up some not jeggings, Freedom Star, skinny jeans probably, bomber
Mostly,
jacket.
she wanted to give the kid actual clothes as opposed to the form-fitting cat suit.
Yeah, the slave outfit.
Carton and a cartment of non-menthols, please.
Non-menthols. We don't like your menthols.
Yeah, she comes back.
Look like a
with,
cokehead.
She comes back with remarkably good tobacco, actually. Like, not store-bought.
Ooh. Yeah, you can only get dog shit tobacco over here unless you buy it off a soldier.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Okay then. So, you can approach very close in the sewers without being detected. You
Mind
do
move us
think
to the other map?
take us to that map? Did you say?
Yeah, take us to the other one just so we can like say where we want to pop up and stuff.
That sounds good to me. So, like I said, you know they'll be traveling from west to east along this map. The road extends for 100 meters, either side, off left and right, before turning corners. It's a T-junction at either end.
Can I draw on it briefly for the sake of planning?
Absolutely.
So let's assume that the ambush is going to go off when they get to right here. That way we can all put ourselves accordingly. That way nobody's assuming different places.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. You know what? Sigrid should be like right up here, so that way they can walk past her and she can aim for a couple seconds.
Okay.
It does mean anybody that is in those front sections needs to wait for them to keep going.
Flying on top of the bus.
Alright.
Does the demon turn into a demon in front of us?
Nope.
It just
You don't
shows
even
up.
really. Yeah, he's just gonna show up, dropping from a hatch in the ceiling.
So
It seems like nobody is phased by this guy, so Sigrid's like, what the
Oh,
fuck did demon?
Violet is faced by the guy. Like,
Oh, okay.
when she saw him briefly, she was concerned, but then other more concerning things happened immediately.
He looks horrifying, and he does stink to high heaven.
I said ceiling over the road and pavement 20 meters. I think in the alleyways, ceiling only 4 meters.
Well, he'll be over the road. I just didn't want him sitting in the middle of the screen.
You plan on dropping the full 20 meters? Radical.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm not gonna take damage from that.
Unless you don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Sorry, Luke. From where are they coming? From what part?
They'll come from the left, going right.
I think I can be here without affecting anybody else with my aura.
You're not gonna be standing in the middle of the road.
No, just behind the bus. Also, can you give me my aura, Luke? I think it was 1 yard or 2.
Oh, yeah, it's a 1 yard radius, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe. I can't remember. Yeah, it must be 1. And you're planning on standing behind the bus?
Yes. I will be standing behind the bus.
Buried in some garbage bags or something.
You've got this intel. These things have got advanced optical sensors, including, infravision. They will see cold spots, they will likely see hot spots. You succeeded on tactics. Most of you will be visible to these things as they approach.
Could we use the cold spot that follows Piotr around to hide the hot spots of everybody else?
You absolutely could.
I 100% want them to know I'm top of that bus.
Okay.
I mean, do you want them
Can I
to know
start
that
3
before they
seconds
get?
off the map?
Yeah,
Like
because
if we put Piotr inside of this vehicle here and cool it enough, anybody hiding behind it would be invisible, right?
essentially, yeah.
I'm
they
just
would-
spitballing, and honestly, Nick wouldn't know any of this shit. This is not his area of expertise.
But they would see the bus as cold, right?
They would.
And so they'd probably stop at the bus.
Got the level of
We
What?
just-
just cool the area.
You have just gone to Mr. Staticky. Can't understandable.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Still?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. E.
So how about this? Why don't you guys go further away and I distract them for a bit? They'll be kind of pissed off to see me.
We have like a 12-second time until reinforcements arrive.
Presumably from when they see somebody.
Yeah, I mean, really what should happen is that everybody should be hiding just a little deeper into these alleyways.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like
It can do it from range as well.
do what?
Piotr can affect temperature from range.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
you should be like at the other end of the map, honestly.
Or at least behind something that's thermally thick.
Mm-hmm.
2 layers of bus is pretty decent. They've got infravision, they've not got X-ray vision, you know? So
Yeah.
just cool in the other side of that bus and around these corners just enough that they're not going to see the heat of a body, but not enough that they're going to notice that it's supernaturally cold.
Don't make me cold. I'm not going to be giving off heat.
Alright, vampire.
Just a good suit.
Ever's muted right now.
So, I assume we've got some
That
time.
explains it. Sorry, I was asking if that would be the best position or where would I be best. I wasn't sure if there were trucks over here or where could I use that to hide people.
That's decent. I mean, you could always park a vehicle on this map if you wanted.
Could we? Where would you guys like to park it for best strategy?
Could we get like an ice cream truck and put you in it?
Yes.
That was a joke, but now that's a
I
serious
love that
suggestion.
idea.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing.
So like Violet says that jokingly, and then everybody sort of looks at each other.
Like,
Yeah.
We managed to.
So Elton, you said you couldn't acquire things, right?
What do you need me to acquire?
An ice cream truck.
Give me 2 hours.
After he leaves, she sort of looks at the others. You think he's gonna get like one of those like Swanson ones that delivers ice cream, or like one of the ones that sells to kids?
I'm not picky.
Rug.
Do you want a streetwise?
Yeah, give me a streetwise, please. That's perfect.
I'm not allowed to eat ice cream. Or I wasn't.
Oh.
That's a really good success.
That is a really good roll. Yeah, like, your contacts, the people you talk to are like, why the fuck do you want an ice cream truck, bro? You know what, never mind, I know about 10 of them that I can, like, get you practically for free right now. Are you kidding? You willing to sell some drugs at them?
The occupation has really taken the wind out of the ice cream sales industry.
You would not understand, bro.
You could probably find one where the freezer unit's broken so it doesn't get cold.
Yeah, this one I'll give you for free. Freezer's bust, don't get cold.
We
Perfect.
don't care.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Aye, nae bother. Thanks for taking it off my hands, honestly. Saves me a trip to the scrapyard.
After we
Okay.
leave, he says to his buddy, "Should we warn them that they shouldn't put anybody in the back?" No, they wouldn't do that. Everybody knows that. Because freezers lock. It's the rumor.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'm sure we can bust the lock.
Standard safety measure that no freezer can be escaped from the inside.
For some weird reason.
Yep. In case
Well,
you ever need to
what's
trap your
worth
butler in the
more?
freezer.
Good Tomb Raider 2 reference.
Oh, so when I'm not on camera, I've got a great story to tell about work.
Noted. Someone remind me about that. Alright, ice cream truck parked in the road makes a lot of sense. And from there,
Where do we want it? Where do we want to park? I'm not sure if
that's
you want
perfect.
to have like the back door facing them, so I can just kick it and go forward.
yeah, that sounds good.
That
call.
that tracks, yeah.
Alright, cool. I don't think we need to waste much more time.
We've got time. Can I take extra time to dig myself in?
Yeah, you want to make yourself a bit of cover.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
you
guess
can...
I'll try a stealth, just to use the ability.
I would like stealths from everybody. Ooh, nice camouflage.
Which I believe gets a +2 to stealth?
Violet will set up the mental
think
network
so.
also.
Or no, I think it's an additional -2 for their spot check.
That sounds correct.
Do I need to make a stealth check?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
no, I don't think so.
Does anyone have infravision?
I have
Uh,
hyperspectrovision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah, so long as one of you's got it, you can coordinate with Piotr.
Okay. So how camouflage works is that if you fail a stealth roll, they hear you, but they don't see you.
Ah, okay.
Metal Gear
Well.
Solid style.
I succeeded by 5. What was that?
Huh?
Did that box move? Why is there a box in the middle of the fucking
Just a
hallway?
box.
Just a
What's that?
box. Let's see.
1 second, I have to check if I have any stealth debuffs, and I think about it.
Everyone succeeds pretty sufficiently. Demon's not very stealthy.
No, but he's also sticking his head out of a hatch in the ceiling, so I feel like he's probably okay.
Ceiling cat.
So Violet includes everybody in the link, but not the demon because we don't know about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. I am going to delete your scribblers.
I'm going to make a perception check on the off chance of spotting the demon.
Alright.
I think you can do a perception check from inside a box. Oh wait, is there ice cream?
No.
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 Oh.
Unless you brought some.
We got the broken
I guess if you requested it, I could have brought ice cream. We could repair this thing and use it as an ice cream truck.
No. I'm
Right.
just.
Yes.
I was just realizing. He would have searched even if even if he didn't, even if I know there was not going to be ice cream, he would still like open a cover or something to see if he finds something.
You got a text like an hour into your mission. Get ice cream too.
Copy.
Yeah, you know what? These guys are like pretty relaxed, honestly. They're going to be walking behind these fellas at first. So you'll hear them coming from far away. Those of you in a position to see, you'll see them coming from right as they come around the corner. They're not making any attempt to be stealthy, and their footsteps are loud and they are size modifier 0, but only just. They are big and bulky humanoids. They don't appear armed, but the specs you've got state that they fire the weapons from the hands. The 4 soldiers that are with them are all talking bullshit. They sound pretty bored. They're just like, pretty tired, honestly. What I am. Wish I were in bed. One of them's like, yeah. And it's like, these mechanics say nothing. Boring as hell.
Should we just roll speed?
Get things moving. Hold off on it for 1 second. It might be safe. No turn orders have appeared for me yet. Oh, no. Hold off still. It's still loading. Unless you just rolled it then. Yeah, you did. It's fine. Roll it.
Yeah,
Roll
I
it.
did. Sorry.
Roll it. It's good. You're good.
Forgot to do one thing.
Bring a doggy.
Bring a doggy.
Also camouflaged.
Also camouflaged. We're just lying down, cuddling.
Bit nippy. But not cold enough to deactivate your things.
Thankfully.
Oh jeez. And you got somebody making it even colder around you.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
Gary should be a little bit faster. It's something I neglected. Maybe? Yeah, it is something
Sorry,
I
I think
neglected.
I'm missing.
I mean, they don't necessarily have to be fast if they're just deliberate and powerful and accurate.
This is true. This is very true. You're correct.
So, your turn will take 5 seconds to turn the temperature from 40 degrees to -60 in Celsius.
That's too cold. They would
Yeah, you have to
spot
give it a
that as
certain-
weird. You'd want to keep it like around about 0 in the truck, and
Okay.
everyone else's body temperature
So
around
for
them.
USDA standards, -20 would be where it starts to be considered being too cold. Source: I
-20,
work at a
okay.
grocery store.
So that would be only 3 seconds to make it -20.
You'd probably be keeping it at -20 as they approach.
Yep.
2 secret rolls. So-
We're in this order.
They stop there. Suddenly. They suddenly stop here. Freedom. The soldiers are still walking, chatting shit. We don't hear terror. Freedom?
I said, uh-huh.
You do anything?
Well, are
It's
they?
your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I'll turn on my my powers. And all out defense, acrobatic dodge off the edge.
All out defense, dodge, ready to acrobatic off the edge.
Mhm.
Great. And activate your powers, did you say? Or I'm guessing you already
I
did
looked
that.
into it. Activating them is free.
Ooh, awesome. Demon.
All right,
They suddenly stopped.
that's good enough for me. Whereabouts would the hatch be in the ceiling?
Let's roll a d6. I need a 1d6 button. 4 meters. Roll 3d6. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Well, yeah, that perfect. Either way is fine.
Okay, so I learned my lesson. I'm not going to try and fall or jump on top of any of them, but I do want to try and get as close to them as possible, just launching myself through the hatch.
Yeah, you could land in sea range with them if you wanted to, and made the jump. I think I'll want
Oh,
an
yeah.
acrobatics or jumping, or maybe even free fall.
I don't have free fall. I have acrobatics and I have jumping.
Whichever's better. Oh yeah, easy.
And I take no fall damage. I can fall from twice that height and not take fall damage.
Badass.
Yes. And he's holding a giant flaming sword. And he
That's-
screams.
That's your full turn, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Fen waits for Sigrid and orders Sigrid.
Did Sigrid get a second of aim?
You did get 1 second of aim.
1 second of aim? Okay, so we are shooting at... Oh shit. This
So
hex.
these
like
things-
right between them.
These things do have vitals and a brain. The penalties to hit are both still -3 and -7. But they're both in the chest, rather than anywhere else.
Okay. Sigrid is shooting for this hex right between them.
Radio.
Alright. Kerplunk. Oh, and that should have actually been at way higher.
Well, you hit.
Damn it.
What is the EMP? Is it from Ultratech?
It is from Ultratech. I've got
Weaponry,
it somewhere.
warheads
I
and
thought I copied
ammunition,
that all.
energy. EMP warhead, how many millimeters?
40 millimeters.
40 millimeters, 4-yard radius. 1D crushing explosive, which we can ignore. That won't even bother the soldiers, I don't think, at 4 yards.
I strongly doubt it.
Oh, wow. HT minus 8, divisor 2. So, use the area armor of these things. Which is that the average?
That's the average, yeah.
Oh, quite so.
Including all of the zeros.
Zeros, lol. Radio. So divisor 2 minus 8. It's a HT roll at a plus 13? 14? Big plus. Let's look for crit fails. No crit fails, they make them. The soldiers scream. Fen goes like, "Rrrr," and takes all-out defense sacrificial dodge. No. Wait.
Maybe there is a demon there.
Maybe. Violet. You're not sure what Fen's doing. He growls, haunches down a little bit.
That's a fucking demon! She's going to attempt to fast draw a grenade, does so, and will chuck it and at that hex between the soldiers. The regular soldiers.
Oh, these poor bastards.
Do anyone need to make a fear check with
Nice.
him? Is he monstrous enough to make us have to go, ooh, demon?
I am literally monstrous.
That's a fair point. Absolutely.
Fright
You were with
checks
us last
from
battle, right?
those
So-
without unfazable. What did you say, sorry, Piotr?
He was with us last battle, right? He was helping us.
Some of
freeze
you
Oh,
them.
we don't know that. A demon just showed up and
Yeah.
started doing shit and then pieced out.
Some of you saw him last battle. Most of you saw him last battle. But yeah, he seemed to be on your side, maybe? Still a scary dude. Still looks like those who might be scary are fine.
Gary? Fuck him. He's not scary.
He's cute. Oh,
She's seen worse.
Piotr thinks he's scary, though. Roll
I've
another
seen
3d6,
before.
please.
3d6.
Piotr.
13.
13 plus... This is almost definitely...
It's a quirk.
15. It's a quirk.
No, it's not. It's lose...
No.
Lose... Oh, no. You don't yet. It's lose 1 DFP and take 1d seconds of stunning.
1 DFP.
Sorry.
You
What is
scary,
1
bro.
DFP?
1d6.
Oh, 1d6 turns of stun. 6 seconds.
Lose 4 FP, stunned for 1 second.
Wait, would I do this when I open to kick the door in my turn?
So it's this turn that you're stunned.
Yeah, so basically 6 turns.
You're
of
looking
stun.
out the window and a fucking demon just comes out of nowhere.
And you briefly reconsider opening the door.
But yeah, doing anything other than shouting, "It's a demon, Violet!" in the mind link.
Yeah, she pulls a grenade and throws 4 between the soldiers. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
We still do have a plan.
Not impact.
It's a smart grenade. So, area location.
Alright, as soon as it hits. Or is there a timer?
No, as soon as it hits. Yep.
Quite. 13 yards. Oof.
I mean, that's not the radius. That's the distance.
Oh.
That's my penalty.
Mm.
Oh shit! It didn't post that.
What?
7-yard radius
7-yard radius. Okay.
and HT minus 6 health check versus sleep.
Ouch for the soldiers.
Why didn't
North
that show up?
to south,
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. HT -6, you say? All fails. Ooh, yep, all fails. That's some sleepy soldiers.
I put it into the damage notes, that's why, and I was rolling the attack.
Aha.
This is a test roll.
Test roll.
Much better.
So the soldiers all fall asleep. Kind of knocked down instantly. Fast flying Elton. Rocket Man.
Yeah. So I can see these guys, right? I can see the robots, and we only need one alive.
Yeah, they are of separate varieties. I should mark one to show that it's the one with the antenna.
And we want to keep the one with the antenna, right?
Ideally, you want to keep both of them because they've got
Both of 'em,
separate
yeah.
specs slightly.
I'll try not to kill one. I'm going to launch a plasma cutter at it 3 times.
Location?
Torso.
Is that rapid fire 3 or is it 3 separate
Extra attack
attacks?
3. Extra attack 3, multi-skill, or multi-strike 1 skill.
Oh, nice.
All at the south one.
Yeah, the base model.
What's he dodge? One of them hits the first one.
Oh, low cutting roll.
No armor divisor.
No armor divisor.
Does not seem to affect it on the torso. You scratch the paint, but that's about it. Piotr is stunned. Gary's. Okay, so that's interesting. So's this demon in front of him. Comms one takes a step back, points its hand up at the sky where that attack came from. This one raises its hand and just points its finger at you, and there's a snap as the air, ionizes. Bright red beam of light comes out and hits your demo, potentially, if you do not attempt to dodge the finger point.
These are laser flamethrowers or something, right?
It's a laser. This one, as the hand comes up, it's either going to be a laser, a flamethrower, or a bullet of some type.
I'll try and dodge. Any modifier?
Nope.
Damn!
What?
I mean, rule of 16.
Does that apply on dodges? I don't think it does.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, wow. Did not see that coming.
Nice. A
Yeah,
+5 is nice.
it's very nice. Very nice. You got enhanced dodge, right? I forgot all about it. Soldiers are sleepy. I'm just going to delete them.
And parry and feint, or parry and block.
He's a speed demon, not a bulk demon. Or maybe both.
I'm pretty both.
I think it's just alarming that something that big is that fast.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's scary when big things move quick. I'm just cycling through again because the seconds thing didn't work properly, and freedom.
I'm rolling off the edge. Do I need to roll an acrobatics just to land on my feet?
Yes, please. Oh, you found the cheat code for moving from laying to standing with straight acrobatics roll. Yeah, you manage it.
So I land.
It's your
My
full
run is a
move,
step?
pretty much.
This is my full move? Okay.
Yeah,
But I will say,
Go on.
I will look at him and go, "Sup, jackass," at the robot.
Demon.
Let's go for a cutting attack on the hand that just fired a laser at me.
Okay.
What's the minus to lop off a hand? Or arm would be fine too.
I believe it is. I've forgotten, so I don't know why I said that so quick. -2 for an arm, -4 for a hand.
Let's do the hand.
Hits. Potentially. Wait, no, I need to try and dodge. Right. Doi. Oh, snap! I got cocky. But I had a retreat, so I'm fine on the nose. Whew.
Boo.
Sigrid. Unless
Oh wait,
demons
I got
do help.
multi-attack.
Multi-attack.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Same weapon.
Same weapon.
You got the modifier
more.
for that.
Yes.
Cool. This one's at -1. Yeah, he manages that as well. Whew.
And once more.
Uh-oh.
Wait. I think I might have had to drop multi-attack to 2 instead of 3.
As it becomes clear these things can dodge, do not forget about deceptive and feint. Oh, especially with multi-attack, you can feint and then attack in the same turn.
Well, I'll have to do that next time.
Sigrid.
Okay, so we're staring at a wall of smoke gas because I think it like ends at Sigrid.
Yeah, but it's faint and you can see through it. It doesn't provide any vision penalties, I don't think.
More specifically, Sigrid's like, Fen, get back, and then she drops the shotgun, and she's gonna go ahead and do that.
Draw a different shotgun.
Or she's got the grenade launcher. She used the grenade launcher.
It was a grenade launcher.
And the only other thing that I have that would be useful against them is the shape charge explosive. But
Maybe.
that also defeats the purpose of our mission.
Maybe.
It might come to that.
So yes, she'll say, or no, she says, "Here, Fen," and she like drops the grenade launcher in front of him, draws the shotgun, and moves to this guy. And since there is absolutely no reason not to, she's gonna go ahead and this is versus a 9 wild miss.
Radio. I just want to check. There we go. Yeah, fine. Sorry, I was checking what penalties to defense these guys have from the sides and rear, and it's none. For whatever
No,
reason.
360 vision.
Yeah. Fern picks up the grenade launcher.
Or the shotgun.
Shotgun.
No, the grenade launcher.
Grenade launcher.
Oh.
Violet.
He picks up the grenade. That's amazing.
He's a big dog. He's size modifier.
Oh yeah,
0.
absolutely. No, it's just the wolf is fetching. It's perfect. Violet is going to take a moment to assess. Actually, I'm going to make some perception checks against demon and then ops and then regular guy. If that's all right.
That's fine. Detect,
And
you
she'll
say.
pull it, and she'll pull another grenade out as well. Yeah, detect.
Cool. Mind, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Elton.
Elton?
Sorry, forgot I muted my actual mic for a second there.
So you will
We're
notice that limbs are definitely less armored, and also chinks in armor are an option that grant you an armored visor.
How do chinks in armor work?
I believe it's a -10 for anything that's not torso, right?
Yep.
And
-8 for torso.
and it halves the DR of the location.
So that would put me at a total of like a minus.
-12 for an arm or leg.
That put me at -16. I would have to roll 4 or less, which I don't think is possible.
Oof.
Which I think means you can't make the attempt.
No, you can roll so long as it's not 2 or lower.
But you should.
Okay.
But yeah, you shouldn't.
So
You go
yeah,
for arm for a -2.
yeah, I'll try that. Can I go for the arm with the weapon that's aiming at me?
Yep.
Good call.
Cool. Gonna do that. 3 rolls. -6s.
All potential hits. I think I forgot to do the subsequent dodges at -1s on this. That's a hit, a miss, and another hit.
I'm rolling shit in terms of damage today.
Yeah, you are. What's your max damage on these? How many d6 is it? 6?
It's 60. It's 36.
36, yeah. Okay, no, they scratch the paint up on the arm a bunch again, but it does not seem to phase it.
Those were bad rolls.
Piotr.
Yeah, those were
Unfortunately, that's true
terrible.
for another terrified turn.
Oh no, you're unstunned now. You may act.
Wait, what? I
You-
thought it was 6 turns.
No, 1 turn.
No.
I rolled
He
for
rolled
you
for
while
you.
I rolled for you while you were preparing.
Ah, okay. Kick the
But
door
you did
out
lose 4 FP.
Yeah, you lost
Yeah,
4
I
FP.
did took those out.
Quite.
Oh, 4, not 3. Yeah, I'm good. And he kicks the door as he finishes the ice cream.
I'll let you take a full move as well if you want. You can just bash through it and run forward.
Okay. We -8. Yep. He starts running and with like half-eaten Eskimo bar on his mouth.
I think you dropped
Oh.
that when when you shot yourself and the demon showed up.
Yeah, you got like ice cream in the fur around your mouth. You dropped it on the floor.
Wait. Okay, he's not sad about it.
Okay,
You roll very differently.
how high
I
up are
mean-
you, Elton?
Yes. Yeah.
How tall is that building?
20 meters
20
to the
meters.
top.
Like 24.
It's
So there's a
there's a
ceiling.
ceiling above it,
There's
so
a ceiling.
20 meters is
20
your
is max.
maximum.
Oh, okay. Then 20 meters.
Gotcha. Ranged tool. Range 25, elevation 20. My penalty is only -5. This is gonna be pretty easy. Crack. Laser beam comes right at your Elton.
I'll attempt to dodge.
Woody out.
Do aerobatic dodge.
I do have aerobatics. I was going to roll that too.
Cool.
So
And that gives me a +2, right?
But it does, yeah, sorry. Noise dodge. Other
Do a barrel roll.
Gary. A lot's going on right now. Other Gary is gonna take a step back here. So many targets. So many options.
I mean, to his credit, like, one of the persona non grata just, like, came up and took a swing at him.
Yeah, he doesn't even take a step back. He just steps and turns, and he is gonna make an attack at Sigrid. Let me double check his skill. Right, it's not listed for a melee attack yet, so it'll be against something. Oh, that's a potential hit for sure. He brings an arm swing down to potentially get you. Made it by 2. Ooh. On the nose.
Ooh,
It was
really glad that I took that acrobatics.
It was real close. And freedom.
All right. Unless you have the super accelerator, you always start off at your base move, right? With
Correct.
enhanced move.
Potentially base move plus 1 or 2, depending on where it is.
It's a +2, like a enhanced move 2.
What is your base move? I mean.
6.
So yeah, I think it's 7 on your first turn.
Okay.
If you've got between
Oh, really?
5 and 10, you can always move 1 extra step on your first turn of sprinting. I am pretty sure. Someone correct me. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
Well,
At some point.
I go there, and then cinematically, I'm gonna slap the demon on the butt and say, "Hey, big guy."
Ah, nice. Demon, you just got slapped on the butt by a 16-year-old girl. So
It was
I
like
mean,
a
it's
sports
probably
person.
right at her eye level, so that's acceptable.
in front of the cops, you high-fived his butt. Nice.
That was very much like a locker room slap, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a pinch or a grope. Okay, so this time we're going to do a feint and then an attack.
Hello.
Oh, can you not hear me?
There we go.
Nope, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard you.
So this time we're going to do a feint and an attack.
Gotcha. I missed that.
Just torso again.
Well,
arm
feinting
again.
for the torso and then attacking for the arm.
Rodeo. Success by 10. Difference of. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
And then swinging for the arm, you say?
Yes.
Let's go for dodge and retreat. Oh, you hit. $19 cutting, armor divisor 5. Owie. Koi. So armor divisor 5 will become armor divisor 3. 40 divided by 3 is 13. So 6 damage got through to the arm. It's cutting. 9 damage got through to the arm. What is the crippling threshold for an arm? Half?
I thought it was 100%, but I could be wrong. No, half sounds right.
It was the hand. I mean, I rolled at a -4. That's the hand, right?
Oh, that's the hand. Hand.
That is -25, I think.
Hand.
25%.
Hand is a third, I believe, unless arm is a third. I've got martial arts. No, I've not. I've got martial arts technical grappling open. Open martial arts. Get to the expanded hit locations table. That will tell me everything I want to know. Combat. Injury and recovery. I'm sure it's there.
Martial arts, because you never know what the hell this group is going to decide to wrestle.
Oh, yeah, this
Are
is...
we using technical grappling?
We are.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6, please, Colin. Does not hit a joint. And it's not got descriptions in here of the existing ones, obviously. So I go back to basic set,
Obviously.
and I go to injuries, illness, and fatigue. I go to injuries. I go to crippling injury. Hit locations. Hand HP over 3. Got it. Nice. It is 1 damage shy of being able to cripple that hand.
Ah.
And it's Sigrid's turn.
And it's Sigrid's turn. Alright, Sigrid steps in for the runaround. And this is to the vitals.
Reach around to the vitals. Let's go for a dodge and retreat, which I succeed at. That your whole maneuver?
That was everything.
Then waits. Steps. How long does the gas cloud last, Violet?
It lasts a fair amount of time. She's gonna have to disperse it.
Roger that, Violet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Although I was thinking, what's the like ventilation system in here like? Did we just suck that shit up into like some dude's apartment? And like is there like a suction vent just like dispersing air into people's homes?
So in stagnant non blowing air, it lasts minutes. But
It'll
in blowing air, it disperses quickly.
it'll be lasting minutes at the moment.
Oh, okay. Then I would not have moved there if that mist was still floating around. It's slightly visible, right?
It is slightly
It
visible.
goes out to roughly there.
Yeah, then I would have stopped there and not slapped him on the butt.
Were you a step further back? No, you weren't, unfortunately. What was your perception roll, Violet? Can you remember for your detect minds? Believe success by
Off the top of
11.
my head, scrolling up.
Yeah, I scrolled up. You got success. You rolled 3.
I rolled 3. The first was for the demon. The second was for the communications one. The third was for the regular guy.
Do they have any defense against this passively?
This is just her looking for like what type of things they are, type stuff. So like any kind of disguises or shielding or
Yeah, that
that kind of
success.
stuff.
We are success by 11. I'm pretty sure you realise that demon is actually Nick Tractor.
Wait, really?
Unless-
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Fair.
Or at least you see that it's a disguised mind, or that there's 2 minds competing there.
That's probably more accurate. Like recognizing one without, like with time maybe, but this is first glance. There's 2 minds there.
Yep. Second perception was for
The communication guy.
communication guy. Okay, so what you notice is these guys are definitely fuzzy. They have a shielding of some type, trying to block looking like you, and it does extend a bit further. It's what do I want to say? It's hitting the demon even a little bit. And you don't detect a mind present either. It's a puppet. What you're looking at is a puppet, essentially. Albeit a technological one.
She's seen remote control puppets before. Does this look similar?
Yeah, it's identical. This is a remote control puppet, 100%.
Cool.
And the last perception check was for?
Was for the other one.
The other one, likewise, exactly the same, just a little bit clearer.
Cool.
And it's your turn.
Please disperse the gas.
Yep. She's gonna chuck another grenade. The same location. This is a force grenade.
Roger that. This is awesome.
All right.
That's another sleep gas grenade. You liar!
Sorry, that was
No.
my macro is wrong.
um,
Sorry.
I'm just being a dick.
So
Some kind
yeah,
of
let's do some
knockback
damage.
effect.
Indeed.
Wow.
All right, half of that, I think, because those guys are 2 out, not 1 out. The first hex is the first, and then it steps out from there.
Roger that. 1, 2. Half, you say. You divide damage by 2. Rather than 3. Or is it standard explosive
Well,
effect?
for area effect, the first hex is the first range, the second one is the second range, correct?
Oh, right. So you're saying divide it by, yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
2 times by 3. So you divide it by 6. 56 divided by 6 is like just under 10, 8-ish. Owies. But
And then doubled because it's double knockback.
yeah, has it got no wounding on it?
It doesn't have no wounding. It's just
Extra bouncy.
exactly.
Boof. So those ones probably don't get. They just get piled up essentially.
I mean, they're certainly awake again though.
Does that wake them up?
Probably.
Let's make some HT checks. It definitely wakes one of them up.
But more importantly, the hope is the shockwave from that will actually force the gas to disperse.
I'll allow it. The gas mostly blows up and away, and it's certainly no longer a risk to make you pass out if you enter that area. Elton.
Alright, let's do final ranges and stuff. So which one is the one with the damaged hand?
The one that shot at you, the south one, the one you've already been aiming at.
Okay, cool. He's 27. We'll go that up. Hand is minus what to target it?
-3. -4, sorry.
It's a total -7, rolling versus 13. Yeah, I might as well try. Alright, so -4 in addition to range penalties and all that. I'm gonna try my crushing attack this time, see whether or not that helps better.
Roger that. Three potential hits. He's already been attacked once this round, right? Demon slashed his hand.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. First one versus 9. That's a crit fail. Crit fail. Didn't do much for a ranged attack. Second one's also a fail. Third one's also all hit.
Woo, there we go.
Those are good rolls. Okay, and this armor technically counts as flexible. So, is that for every 10 points of damage stopped, or for every 1? Back to basic set.
I believe
Flexible.
it's 10.
It's every 10 except for crushing and slashing, which is 5.
Keep in mind I don't have knockback.
No knockback, roger that. But that is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's enough to cripple the hand with crushing damage. What does this attack look like?
So it's a giant, sort of bluish beam of just pure kinetic energy that just launches out of his hand. You know how Frieza rapidly fires little beams out of his hand?
Oh yeah, I know what
It's
Frieza
that.
be doing. So yeah, that hand kind of sparks a little bit. Sorry, I've just forgotten what his HP should be. There we go.
I believe it's
Owie.
the bear now.
Oh no, that shouldn't have happened. It caps. Bear.
Can I activate a switchable advantage while running?
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's a free action to activate something switchable, right?
Yeah, it's basically, unless it says it takes a concentrate maneuver, you're good.
I think you can make ready actions while running, anyways.
Yeah.
Yoktor, while running, it's kind of strange because suddenly he becomes like very fast. He has a he doubles his speed, his movement by running. He gets behind this guy, so I don't want to touch these humans. And it's covered in ice, a thick coat of ice that works as an armor all over his body.
Awesome. Are you gonna swing at him as well, or
That was full movement. I don't think I can swing.
you could take a wild swing versus a 9? Well, -4 and versus a 9.
Could I use an affliction with that -4 versus a 9?
Attack.
Yeah, an affliction. Yeah, it's the melee attack.
Okay. I'm gonna try to my more shindig. So that's -4.
Potentially a hit. His dodge is getting real low now. Oh, he makes it! Amazing.
That's
Alright, so shit's going a bit wild right now. That demon's troublesome. That guy up in the sky is also troublesome. Let me double check my options real quick.
Bear is troublesome, and so is the most wanted person in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it depends on what their targeting priorities are. Self-preservation, biggest threat, or like take out the threat to America.
all true.
Did I short circuit the GM?
A little bit, maybe. Alright. Points, other hand, at Minor Anarchy. Rate of fire 3. Oh my god, that is awful. He misses. Little Gyrock shells whiz past you. I can't believe you done that. Other Gary will be slightly more self-preservation mode, but not quite so much. Back up, turn slightly, point hand at Sigrid. Crack, laser fire, potentially hitting Sigrid.
Ooh.
Cartwheels! You know what? I feel like it's a good idea. We're also gonna spend an FP. And we're gonna go ahead and... Oh wait, it's a range attack. Okay. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. I dodged 2!
It's only rate of fire 1, the laser finger. That's both Garys. Oh, we have got a couple of wakey soldiers though. But I think they're just gonna back up and wait.
So, I mean, ROF 1, how many ROF did he fire?
1. Lasers ROF 1.
Oh!
So you dodged all 1.
Yeah, all 1. I'm sorry. I got confused for a second. My bad.
It's fine. Fredome.
Oh, sorry, you said it in a weird way.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna adjust a little bit. All out move and attack to the ass.
Roger that.
Combat thing. What's the minus for the ass again? Or it doesn't matter. It
Groin.
caps out at 9, doesn't it?
-3. Yep.
Oh, but I was only at 2 away. That's half move, right?
Yeah, that's half move if you wanted to go all out.
Yeah, all out.
Strong.
And it's -2 for the butt. Not strong.
-3 for groin.
-3.
Wow.
God damn.
Nice.
Back it up. Boo.
Normal, I think.
Yep. Well, show us your goddamn damage. Ridiculous. Let's see, shall we?
Armor divisor 10.
Armor divisor 10. I've got 1 level of hardened, so it becomes armor divisor 5. So I have thankfully got what? Like 6 DR? Bit more. I'm really bad at maths, everyone laugh at me. I've got 12 DR. So 302 gets through. And it's huge piercing. Ooh, it's huge piercing. That means it remains at 1 times damage. So I take 302 damage. That puts me at total destruction.
There are some robots that wouldn't insta-kill.
I was aiming for the taking out of the joint, by the way. Like, like I was trying to disconnect the lower half of the body from the upper half. That was my goal.
That certainly is achieved. This thing becomes 3 pieces.
The legs and the upper body.
Yeah, 2 legs and an upper body. And its lit up visor that we're currently probably displaying an angry face that said comply on it or something. Flickers off. Demon.
I don't want to get into the cold zone.
Cold zone.
The soldiers are waking up, or are they actively awake?
Yes, this one's actively awake, sitting up, reaching for a radio.
I think they're still under chemical sedation.
Yeah, this is true. So he's kind of just fumbling around and sitting up, like going, "What the fuck?"
Do a move and attack.
Oh dear. You got that bloodlust.
Yep.
Lovely.
Max skill is 9, yeah?
Yep.
I don't make it, but I swing the sword at him.
Yeah, you do.
Probably tear a gouge in the asphalt or whatever Nirvana roads are made of underneath him.
Oh, yeah, you do. You've got another attack, right?
Oh, shit. Nope.
Another gouge. Sigrid.
Sigrid changes grips and takes a shot at that guy.
Got that grip mastery.
Got that grip mastery. Oh, I should probably measure the distance. -2.
Location.
Torso. That's a hit.
Potentially a hit. How many times has this guy dodged this round? 0. Oh my god, you hit. Roll 1d6. We didn't do it for the groin, but I think this thing's not got veins. Not vital. Ow! Oh! Nice! Divisor 2 becomes no divisor. Is that a bad roll? It looks quite average. Looks
Yeah, it's pretty average.
maybe 1 above average. It does not get through to the torso. Extra loud ping. You hit it like straight on. Awesome. Fen is... Oh, he's going to sprint forward with his grenade launcher now. Yeah. To about there. Violet.
I'm thinking it might be time to get the truck, which I think is in this case is the
Ice cream van?
yeah. So she's gonna head that direction.
Rory out. Flyboy.
Cool. So, is one of them down at this point, or are they both still up?
One of
Okay.
them is down. I should mark that. Down and in 3 pieces.
Cool. My thing was a little bit screwy for a second, that's why I asked.
Mhm.
Could call that 27 meters. We're gonna shoot that guy's hand. His other hand.
Aye, aye.
Fucking sniper over here.
Right.
As soon as you say that,
A miss. You made him miss. I hope you're happy, Tara.
What's the classic? It's a sniper. At which point they stop killing things.
Dodge versus 9, dodge versus 8. Another crit fail. Wow. Roll 2 damages. That becomes... That's 4, 5, 6 damage to that other hand. Owie, my other hand. Not enough to cripple that one, though. Piotr.
might have been more if someone didn't mention I was a sniper.
Bunlar bunu şimdi
From behind so that he hinders his dodging. Critical.
These things can't be hindered by attacking from behind, but we're critical. They do
Doesn't
not
matter
get a
in this
dodge.
instance.
So, this is... Has it got any armor divisor?
No.
Roydy out. And no location? Just torso?
No, just the torso. I'm trying to freeze him.
And what level is it?
Second. That is level 5.
So he's rolling at a plus 55. He makes it.
I'm sorry, plus 55?
You get a
It's his
bonus
armor.
equal to your DR.
My DR is
No, his
30.
DR.
He gets a bonus equal to his DR.
You froze the outside of him, but the inside, which is what matters in this instance, didn't freeze.
Did not ice up.
So I need to hit over 55 for the ice to work.
On
in
this
one hit.
guy, yes.
On this guy.
You did ask earlier about affliction and DR.
It's fine. Now we know.
Aye,
And
aye.
now you know to swack him.
Gary being attacked from everywhere still. That sniper is an issue, but I also need to aim. He's going to ignore the bear. He's going to take a step. He's going to crouch, which is a free action, and he's going to aim. Points his good hand up at Bird Boy. Freedom. Oh shit, freedom's right there. I'm about to die in comms internally.
Going in for the leg. All out again. Move. Attack for the leg. Leg is what, -2?
you can only move straight forward on an all-out moving attack, and you would
Oh, okay.
you
Well,
would
then
have
I'll
had to
just,
turn. Yeah.
then I'll do the regular attack then, which is a 9.
Want to get
To the leg.
stricter on these things. Sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. Probably not gonna make this.
Good luck.
Just rolling it straight. Nope, miss.
Way off. Dimone.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna attack each of these guys. Oh wait,
Have you got Weapon Master?
yeah, I got Weapon Master.
Does that mean you can do Rapid Strike at half penalty?
Yep,
correct.
-3s.
I also have Whirlwind Attack.
Nah, mate. What you want to do is make
Okay.
a Rapid Strike attack against each of these guys. 2 attacks against each
Okay.
of them.
2 attacks against each of these guys at a negative.
-6 for
3.
each.
Minus,
Or no, it's,
with what?
you're right. No, it's -3.
minus 3
Yeah.
for each because of your extra attack.
Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna aim for a specific body part then. So there's 1, 2 for the guy on the left. Oops, that critical is actually at a -3. Not that it matters, I guess, for that one.
Yes. So long as your final went below 15. Amazing.
I think they're dead.
Yeah, that one on the right can't even dodge. The first one can attempt to dodge for the first potential hit, which fails terribly. They're very dead. Let's see what your damage is like. So, you said you weren't even aiming.
Nope.
First guy... Oh, you dismember these poor fuckers. Look at that. We have 14... So you did 19 damage to the 14 on the first guy. You chop his left leg clean off. You also did 14 damage to his left arm. Chop his left arm clean off. The guy on the ground who was unconscious, you did 13 damage to his left leg. Chopped it clean off. And 19 damage to his torso. Almost chopped him entirely in half himself.
And the entire time he's hacking these poor people on the ground, the demon is screaming in some sort of an ungodly, no pun intended, voice, and like spit flying from his mouth as he just screams inarticulately.
Violet, you definitely, I think, spot one mind being more in control for a second there than another.
Oh yeah. Been there, done that. Who hasn't gone on a murderous rage before?
Alright, Sigurd's gonna make an all-out attack to that guy. This is torso, determined, and 3 levels of deceptive.
Roger that.
So a grand total of a -2 hit.
You say 3 levels of deceptive?
I did.
This guy has not. Oh, did he attempt to dodge? He didn't have to
did.
attempt to dodge because she
Oh,
missed.
right. But the bear.
He
no,
ignored
that
the
wasn't
bear.
that.
That will last turn.
Yeah.
But it's still 3 levels of deceptive, and that still hits even on a dodge and retreat.
Suck it, fucker.
27 cutting. What location did you say?
Torso.
Change armored visor from 10 to 5, 12 DR. With 27, 15 still gets through to the torso. Roger that. Fen is gonna keep up. You're in the cold. What is the temperature around you right now, Piotr?
Still 20. -20, sorry.
Radio. Yeah, it's pretty cold in there, Sigrid.
Cold, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's just like walking into a walk-in freezer. It's like being in the back of an ice cream truck. Violet.
So the robots
I-
are not affected by the temperature?
Well, you see them icing up a bit, but these things are clearly, built to withstand stuff.
Okay.
Like, what you just did would have been devastating to those guards on the Affliction.
Yeah, it would have absolutely wrecked
Not
I should
But
have
not
just created
armored.
a bunch of ice and encased him on it. I wasted a lot of time.
Violet gets into the truck, and I'm hoping we left the keys in there.
them. Yeah. Give me an acrobatics if you want to like get in on this turn.
Absolutely.
Windows open. I was once picking up my friend after college against a 0. Something tells me that's not right. You
Yeah,
make
how
it.
did that happen? No, it's against more than a 0.
Yep. You land in the driver's seat. Nope, that's the passenger seat. Lol. You could have gone in the other side if you wanted.
I don't know. She is American. It is kind of.
She's also been on Nirvana for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, she probably goes through the passenger side and ends up on the driver's side.
Oh yeah, with that acrobatics.
Just because it was closer.
I love it. Yeah. Anecdote, I once saw my pal steal a passenger seat off a different potential passenger by using an acrobatics roll. It was amazing. Like,
Alright, that worked better.
the foiled person ended up sat in his lap, and I blinked, and I was just like, how did you do that?
I used to drive a minivan when I was 16, so I was like the first person in their group. So everybody fought over shotgun all the time,
Nice.
and we had a sunroof.
Oh, dangerous.
Oh.
So there was a lot of acrobatics involved,
Anyway,
or
CD,
less than
kill 'em.
acrobatics.
Elton.
What's the penalty for shooting him when he's crouched down like that?
-2 for a crouched person.
Cool.
And there's an extra -2 for
skull?
cover.
So -4. Ooh. Alright, this is just going to have to be aimed at the torso, unfortunately. -7's pretty harsh already. I screwed that up. That's versus a 13. I accidentally put the total, including the range, which is already calculated automatically through the range.
So you made it.
Yeah, you make it. Make it. Crit.
Boo!
Back that up.
Oh, wow. Wow. What are the
Just a
rolls?
9. I have never gotten anything good on a critical.
3 damages, please. All to the torso, though. Yeah, you notice that it doesn't seem that hitting the torso has any effect. So these are sort of, they've got, the Metal Gear Solid 4 robot vibes, where they've got kind of flexible, rubbery arms and legs, with hard feet and torsos and heads.
Oh, crap.
Piotr.
Piotr is about to stomp with his left feet, but then suddenly Sigrid and Drogo appear in front of him, and he looks surprised, and instead of stomping where he was about to stomp, he does it behind, turning. He creates ice in the shape of a donut 3.5 yards away, and it looks in the shape of a donut in the same space that Piotr would be in the middle. So a 2-tone donut from this area.
Okay.
So he was about to do it
Gold.
here. He corrects it and does it here.
Smarter than the average bear.
Like that.
Yeah, it
Radio.
looks like a donut because there's a hole in the middle where Piotr would have been. And everything else gets encased in 2 tons of ice. Lose 2 fatigue for that.
Ice grows out in that area. Where's my iceberg token gone? Gary, still crouched, is now going to just turn and look at you all, and you see its visor flashes, and it steps in close, and it's going to go for a grapple on Sigrid. And it also starts emitting beeping noises. It potentially grabs you, Sigrid, barely.
Yikes! 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 I mean, being exploded still sucks.
Even if it's not permanent. Freedom.
Well, right next to the ice guy, though.
Step, vitals, bomb. Multi-strike, faint.
Roger that.
So, multi-strike with trained by is a minus what per
3.
punch? 3?
Yep.
That's for the faint.
Roger that. Success by 4.
And then the
GM
vitals
roll in.
is a what?
Minus 3.
Minus 3.
Attempting dodge and retreat. Oh my god, you hit. Your feint were actually unsuccessful, but your attack were, or his defense were terrible, you know? Oh, also
They
it
can
can't,
catch up eventually.
it can't even retreat. You've got him trapped against a cargo container. Oh, me vitals. What does that attack look like?
It basically my force field turns into a point on my fist.
Radical.
Like all my powers are force field powers. Like I have one shtick.
It's that force field doing stuff over you.
Yeah, so like and then like the force field, I'm legitimately not punching. It's my force field punching for me when I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, no. We armor divisor 5. That's 298 damage. Actually, that's not enough to completely destroy him.
Oh, but yeah.
But it definitely turns off. That alarm stops going off. There is a lot of smokes coming out of the middle of it, though. Anyone got a Geiger counter?
Nope.
Maybe.
Does
Nope.
my suit? Would that be something they'd built in to a suit like that? Luke?
Yeah. It's radioactive. And you would have known these were radioactive, potentially, when destroyed like this as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you definitely...
How many bananas?
starts cracking, like around about 10 rads a minute in your current location.
Oh, okay.
So, like, being in the sun on a summer day levels?
No, 10 rads a minute in GURPS terms can be a bit scary.
Okay.
If you spend a full minute there, you might go sterile. If you spend an hour there, you might die.
I think combat's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, combat is over, at least for the next 5 seconds.
Do we take a break?
Leave that one, grab that one!
Oh, yeah, let's take a very, very quick break. I'm pretty sure the truck's reversing on this turn.
Yep.
I need to
Assuming she makes a fright check.
Reserve for a bit. I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, no, let's take a very quick break, and then... We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
So these guys have gone down. You know they've got backup coming. Fen steps out or any cold. I'm sure Piotr gets out of the way as well. But he looks nervously at you, Sigrid, and gestures around. Piotr, I'm pretty sure you also hear the explosions coming up from nearby. Sounds like they might be blasting the way through walls to get here quicker.
So, I assume we had multiple escape plans?
Yep, there are several escape routes.
Okay, Sigrid will grab the radioactive one and be like, you guys should take other routes. I will drive car.
Which basic lift? Well, what's your max encumbrance?
Max load is 675 pounds?
You cannot carry this whole thing on your own. Let's see. Fen is pretty strong.
Violet yells out and speaks over the connection that's made. Throw him in the back and explain the demon.
Demon sort out later. For now.
In the back.
We must get it in the back. Yeah, get it in the back.
If everyone helps, you can get this thing in the
Has a
back.
strength
So
of
by time
20.
in the 5 seconds it would take for them to get there, I would have been already at Mach 2, by the way.
You're just straight up leaving.
Oh, I forgot to mute, but I'm back.
Elton is great.
Oh.
So mercenary.
Sorry, Colin, welcome back. We're going. So Violet
Oh.
skids up, reversing back fast, saying to get these things in the back. You see
And
Sigrid
explain the demon.
and explain the demon. Sigrid and
That's
Fen.
got a lift strength of 800, or max load of 1,200 pounds.
That's you.
That's F.
That's Ev. Okay. So, all of you working together? I forgot the rules for working together. With strength. I think you can move this thing, though. It weighs, like, 3,500 pounds.
Gonna have to ditch the ice cream. For the shocks.
Well, then maybe we should have not taken the radioactive one that has the transmitter instead. The not radioactive one with the transmitter. I did yell at the beginning, take that one, not this one.
That's possible. I mean, I didn't mean to reverse Violet up to that one in particular either.
Oh no, she was going back to, like, in between the two of them.
Alright. Well, this one, you can definitely pick up Piotr can pick up a leg himself easily. So he throws the two legs in the back, and then Fen can help drag it. Or is it the radioactive one you really want, Sigrid?
I mean, I thought we wanted both.
Ideally. Have you got general super strength? Or only striking?
Just striking.
Demon, what's your strength like?
Significant.
What's your max load?
General max load.
Or can you hand us
Carry on
some?
back, shift slightly, or carry on back? Carry on back.
Carry on, but just shift slightly is good enough.
3,600.
Oh, you can do it. So, yeah. If you back it up, all of you working together manage to shift that one in. But as it's flopping down and this ice cream truck is near at its limits. You had time to
Well, I
prepare
don't
for
want it to
this eventuality though. And so I think you've reinforced the suspension already. That's something you had your mechanics spending the afternoon doing, you know.
To a degree, we were guessing about how much they would weigh, but we were guessing they would be heavy.
We had their specs.
Yeah, you had the
Alright.
specs, so you knew their exact weight, really. And they're in. And as you load that last one, drop it down. You hear people with good hearing. Another one step around the corner at the far end, or rather, like skid around the corner, 100 meters
Right.
off map left.
Everybody scatter!
The demon will blow you guys a kiss and just run in that direction. Or actually, he leaps in that direction.
What's your full
Ah.
leap move? We are ceiling at 20 meters.
Trait super jumping long jump. Whatever half of 56 meters is.
28.
28, yeah.
100 minus 28 is 72.
So he takes 3 bounding leaps and a little bit more.
Where's my PDFs? There's my PDFs. Range.
Choosing actually to fail this.
Points his finger. Fires a laser beam at you. Demon potentially hitting. My accuracy is 14.
Luke, I'm also bolting at him.
Wow. Cool. Another turn of moving.
I'm
Yeah.
at 12 now.
12 move.
12 meters is second, and then 24 next round.
Radio. And Demon is another 26 meters closer. He aims at Demon again. Demon leaps again. 28 meters closer. He fires another laser beam at the Demon. Amazing. And truck is currently driving off.
Yep. So I suspect Violet's okay, since generally ice cream trucks have a separate back and front. Is anybody else in the back of the cab with the radioactive guy?
This is a
I
good
think
question.
I think Sigrid would be, but Fen is definitely in the cab.
He jumped in the passenger side window like you did.
Again.
I feel like this last 6 weeks has just been you and Fen tooling around.
I like it.
User is using his own vehicle to get away, because, yeah. We had
Yeah.
contingencies.
I got him a second ice cream truck, one that actually works.
You don't even need a vehicle that's above ground. There's sewer grates everywhere on this map and access at the edges to nearby places where you could have a vehicle stashed on a different level.
Oh, by the way, because I'm using enhanced flight, I do need you to roll 3d6 for me. And then if I roll below a 6, I attract enemies.
Oh, amazing.
I'm good, though.
That's hilarious. Cool. You probably can't get up to your full speeds, given that it's like a narrow corridor, but either way, you do some amazing, sick, badass flying. Give me an aerobatics, please, actually, if you want to go really fast.
Can we retcon one thing?
Probably.
When Little Miss Freedom Star goes running off, Sigrid like grabs her by the arm and is like, "Nope, get in the van."
Fucking radioactive, no.
Passenger
She would
seat.
have tried to dodge.
She said an excuse. That's all a teenager really needs.
Depending on her weight, we could also have me carry her, and I would still be able to fly at Mach 1.
You got told.
Also, I chose to I told to fail the on the edge.
Oh.
She's sprinted towards the robot. It seems probably catching up now. It's not going to bother taking another shot at the demon. Instead, it's going to take like all-out defense. Demon, you get an attack. You're right there next to it.
We are going for a thrust this time to the torso. because I expect that its brain is in there somewhere. Ah! 3 in a row.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Back
The
it up.
demon's having a good day.
All right.
Show me another 3d6.
All right. I gotta back it up.
The spree ends. 14 impaling, armor divisor 3. It does not get through to the torso.
No.
Sword stopped hard. A worthy enemy. Freedom.
No, you know what? I got another one.
Oh, you have got another one.
I'm gonna swing this time.
He's gonna attempt to dodge that shit. He fails. Also torso?
Yeah.
Yeah. Swoop. You'll need 20 to get through torso.
roll.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to remember that.
Limbs. Neck's a viable option.
Limbs. Yeah.
Neck cutting is a really good option against these guys, actually. You're thinking.
Because they'll get their sensors.
But freedom, yeah, I think you'd catch up with it. It is gonna take a shot at you with its offhand, potentially hitting
Okay.
right as you approach.
I mean, I would have to do a full on. I can do a regular dodge. That doesn't hurt anything.
You can do an acrobatic dodge as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a regular dodge. It hits me.
Have you got? I need to double check. No, I'll just give you standard assault. This should have been a grenadier.
I was
Bro.
also doing a moving at 24 there, so
Oh, moving at 24. Rolled a 9. Double checking speed range table. Not got quite the accuracy with that hand. Made it on the nose. Yeah.
okay. Deal damage.
Only armor divisor 3. It's probably fully reduced to nothing, right?
I've hardened 4 on this thing.
Nice. So, yeah, barely a scratch. Gyrock shell. Oh, rate of fire 3 though, so 3 of those, you know. 3 nothings.
Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, although only 1 hit because it was success on the nose. Demon.
Just keep attacking at him.
This
Oh,
guy's
you know what? No,
not
let's
gonna
go for
last
the.
long.
Yeah, let's go for the neck this time. What is that? 9?
-5 for the neck.
5. Oh, okay. I must be 9.
Yep.
Nope.
Ooh, not a crit fail thanks to your amazing skill. That one's a hit. Potentially. Trying to dodge. Failing right bad.
And then I rolled the 20.
20 cutting to the neck. I've already checked this, I'm sure. Yep, 13 DR, 7 gets through to the neck. 2 times, 14 damage to the neck. 1 shy of a major wound, but still decent damage to it. You definitely cut it. See some weird milky fluid coming out of the rubbery tubes that make its neck. Yeah, freedom.
Groin shot again. This is a 9. And then I'm getting a stop.
You gonna yell stop?
No, I'm gonna slow down. Come to
Oh,
a stop.
I see. You've arrived.
I missed.
Got it. Give me. I think I want stealth, please, from Violet.
Sure.
maybe your max skill can't exceed driving. What's your driving?
Fair. My driving is 13.
Okay, cool. Ha. Yeah. So you spot one. You think as you're coming around a corner, and you kind of dip down a side road, and in one of the mirrors you see it definitely were one, but it doesn't seem to notice you driving away in the distance. And yeah, you do manage to get down into the sewers through one of your prepared hatches, gets sealed behind you, and you are well on your way back to base with the two bodies, Fen and Sigrid.
Once I feel
Um,
like the coast is clear, I'm gonna take off too. I'm not fighting down to, the dregs.
All
You
right.
might have to grab me because I have that inclination right now.
Yeah. Others will show up at the end of this long haul that you're on at the minute now. You're at a corner. 90-degree. It's a T junction. So you've pretty much got 100 meters in north, south, and east, and at the north, another two show up.
So I'm not gonna fight if he grabs me. If not, I'm gonna go to the punchy punch time
Shush,
for a
Dean.
while.
Do I see them needing help?
Yeah, you'd probably see that she needs extracting. Also, you can say on comms, and Fly Guy can try and pick her up. Because currently it's
I am moving very fast. I can get back there pretty quickly.
yeah, like a turn. What's the
I
plan?
think the demon just looks for one of those holes or hatches in the ceiling and jumps up to it.
Awesome. Give me a stealth check, please, demon. Well, jump in first. Easy. Shut up, Dean.
Yeah, it's like half of my high jump, so.
Oh yeah, no problem at all for demon. Disappears into the ceiling on another level instantly. So Freedom is currently still fighting. I should have checked this already. Let me get back to Ultra Check and check a larger caliber of... You know, let's try... No. Sorry. Ugh. Too much. So, what's going on? Yeah, tell me.
Oh, I just assume we don't have to combat this. We could just we're just having to.
Yeah, you'd almost definitely destroy that one. I am concerned that a grenadier, grenadine, might be able to hurt you.
Grenadier.
A grenadier might be able to hurt you. So that's what I want to
Yeah, but by then the Mach 3 man comes along and goes yoink.
Is that happening then?
Yeah, I'll come pick her up as soon as I'm told I need to. I'll just zoom right back. We'll slow down to 1.4 Mach, or Mach 1.4 as soon as I do, but you weigh less than 200 pounds, right?
Oh yeah.
Altogether?
Have
Okay,
you-
cool.
Have
Perfect.
you got acceleration tolerance?
Nope, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, it is.
How much do you weigh? We might be able to go even quicker.
Rude much.
Like what? 16-year-old girl, fit physique.
I don't know in pounds.
110 pounds.
100, 120.
Yeah, they're.
Nah, just below what I need.
So,
Alright, well, yeah. We'll slow down to 1.4. But this is gonna suck for you.
have you got that technique? The no landing extraction technique.
I do not. I didn't know that was a technique.
It's in basic set.
What do I
pretty
need,
sure.
Google?
Try and find it. It's technically for like while you're flying a plane. You know, it's the Batman no landing extraction.
Oh,
yeah.
it's for
Yeah.
piloting.
Never mind. Piloting. I think just a DX check or wrestling or other grappling skill.
I'll just go with Dex.
I'll let you go all out as well for a +4. But a -1 because of your ridiculous speed. And it should probably technically
So
actually
versus a
also
17. 10 successes.
Yeah.
be versus a 9. But you either way, you make it. You pick her up. And how fast are you
120
moving
pounds.
when you do so?
I am moving at 756 meters, or 768 meters per second.
Jesus Christ.
For contact, that's 2.23 the speed of sound.
I thought that was more than Mach 2.
What is your...
I go,
What's the sound barrier at?
1.
Nice.
I've broken the sound barrier twice over.
You're going twice the speed of sound right now. Alright. So... At least 2
So
points...
he's going Sonic Fest.
Actually, I think I do count as supersonic at that speed. Let me double check.
Supersonic.
Mhm.
Alright, so... 10... Doubled 20... Doubled 40... 80... 160... 320... 700 and... Nope. 640. How fast did you say you were going?
768.
HT -7, please.
Okay. You gotta fail.
Oh,
What is it?
for
Not you, for her, for going from 0 to Mach 2.5.
The bear could do it.
oh no.
Critical failure, amazing! You black out for 10 seconds times by 10. You black out for 100 seconds.
Shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right, right? You probably should also take a shit ton of damage and, like, probably break all your arms and stuff, but your DR protects you from that fully.
Yep.
Your barrier mechs, like, oh god, I bet that looks amazing. Shield so your limbs don't flail, but you're instantly accelerated to Mach 2 point some shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going over the speed of sound, I count as supersonic.
Let me get to the speed range table. If I could even get an aim at you, which I can't, because you traverse 700 meters in a second. I'd be at a -16.
Couple pop shots, but they miss.
If I could aim at you, then I'd only be at a -4 to hit
Oh,
with
wow.
the laser. It's got an accuracy of 14.
Wow. But he's out of range in a second.
Yeah, yeah, they can't even get 1 second of aim at you.
Lasers are pretty awesome when it comes to hitting things.
Yeah, they really
They're,
are.
they're literally point and click.
Hmm. In this case,
We're now
point-
moving at 448 as soon as I pick her up, but
Oh, so you wouldn't have actually needed to roll that low then? Oh, you mean because you slow down? Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
so
because I slow down as soon as I pick her up.
it wouldn't have actually been a critical failure, I don't think.
Well, it still sucks.
Still sucks. You don't black out. You lose a bunch of
She
FP.
wishes she blacked out.
Yeah, you maybe wish you blacked out.
Anyway,
Yeah, it seems like everyone's escaping. Have we missed anyone? Piotr, are you back at your computer?
Yes. Would you like me to roll anything to escape?
Stealth, please.
I don't have stealth, but I could try out running.
You just want to try outrunning them. Could be.
I mean, we gave him a big distraction, and he could easily get into the sewer.
I move at a running speed of 18. Sorry, 16 once I start running.
Trying to check Gary's enhanced move, but I forgot where it is. Oh yeah, that's faster than a Gary actually. Yeah, you could escape. Yeah. Yeah, you go into the sewer and start running.
Okay.
Everyone give me area knowledge Nirvana, if you want to go back to the lair. Or navigation underground? Is that an option?
Can I give you tracking?
Sigrid, you don't need to. You're a passenger. Sorry, should have clarified.
Fair enough.
She
Yeah,
does.
she can be backseat driving.
She totally is, and she's giving wrong directions.
I will allow a tracking to sort of backtrack your own tracks, Piotr.
Wait a minute, Sigrid. You're not giving directions to base. Are you giving directions to the burger joint?
Yeah, fucking hungry. Tired of this stupid paste thing.
Sigrid's probably
Clarify,
like starting to glow green by the time you arrive at base. Like, this is a solid green glow coming from the back of this magical.
Does anybody bring up the radiation issue?
I said that one's radioactive. Grab that one instead.
And you got both
Very
of them.
beginning.
I guess since then, does anybody bring it up?
We've got to have a lead container or a bunch of lead somewhere.
You got a bunch of lead, for sure. It's mostly in bullet form, though.
That's a good point. And what isn't is in a giant hunk of lead form.
Bunch of ingots, yeah.
All the nerds and tell them there's a nuclear extraction necessary when you get there.
Where's
Oh,
Hui
yeah,
Yui
that
is
was a lot of
hazardous
it.
materials training.
I'm just thinking we might meet them down the block.
It weren't that radioactive, it's just because you've been in there a while, like, you're gonna want to get Sigrid in a shower pretty much straight away. And definitely keep your distance from that thing. Violet, you might have taken some. Where's my,
I mean, if it was a concern, they could have kicked it out in the middle of the street somewhere.
No concern.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, we eventually get in contact with them and are like, if you have nuclear hazard coming in.
Two of them are dressed in nuclear, radiation suits. When you arrive, and they've got Geiger counters in the hands, like. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
we'll
doing
check
all
this
right,
thing
kid?
out.
I immediately go over to the sink and vomit.
It's
No,
fine.
actually, I
That's
probably
fair.
don't vomit. I've actually probably experienced this plenty of times before when the jackass picked me up.
Actually, yeah. I bet he does it as fast and faster just for lols. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
No.
Yeah, sorry about that, kid.
I just blew my own mind. I had not thought of this before. Sorry, carry on.
That was nothing, she says, sitting down. Pulls out a cigarette.
Dean, leave me alone.
No.
Laird Jesus is a great get, boss, says Tyrese. Two of them. Praise be. That one's in pieces. This one is smoking and radioactive to fuck. He points at it from a distance.
Hold on to it. You never know when some radioactive material could come in handy.
Another one's like, well, we have to, extract it first. It is, this whole thing is a mess. Honestly. How long were you in the back of this truck for, Sigrid?
Sigrid just shrugs.
Go take a shower now. A long shower. Deep scrub. Take all your clothes off in the shower while you're showering, and then, I don't know, burn them or something. Or just wash them
Sigrid-
real good. And throw the water away.
Proceeds to go do just that. Cleans off real good.
Rest of you get scanned. They're like, you might have taken some, Violet. We've got some meds. Let me get some meds sorted. How much do you weigh?
I'll be okay. I'll deal with my clothes when I'm done here.
All right, all right. Do you need medicine?
She shakes her head no.
Okay. Anyone else? Dog medicine. What? How much does Fen weigh? 800 pounds? 900?
Oh my god, I have no idea how much Fen weighs, but not in the hundreds.
Not in the hundreds, in the thousands.
Do you want me to look up an average? What type of wolf is he?
Dire.
Dire.
No, dire wolves are actually size modifier 1.
And he's size modifier 2.
Like if he's the same
0.
size
Zero.
and build of as a husky, then he probably weighs 80 or 90 pounds.
But
So
he's got strength 20, and strength is a measure of mass.
He's
Yeah.
more like a
Yeah.
small horse.
Okay.
But not necessarily in a supers campaign.
adult wolf will be like 66 to 180 pounds, adult male.
Yeah.
Fen weighs
100
300
So-
pounds. Fen weighs as much as Mike Tyson.
Okay.
He's a big fucking dog.
If you shaved him, he would have, like, Goku muscles, you know?
Oh.
Bill says the dire wolves don't go. They're about 60 kilograms or 132 pounds.
This boy weighs 100 kilos.
I should put him on.
A diet.
220 pounds.
Oh, okay, so not quite 300 then. Anyway. They can deal with that. There is some radiation in effect. Seems like after they do scans, the only people that were close enough and are still showing radiation were Sigrid and Violet, and the truck, and Fen. And Fen is currently being given a big foamy bath. Fen's probably just in the shower with Sigrid, right?
Probably, yeah.
Helping clean you.
Piotr is
Both.
taking a really hot shower.
No,
to take
no
away the-
licking.
Don't make it worse.
So I think I'm going to go get cleaned up as well and get my clothes scrubbed. Before I go though, seriously, if anybody knows anything about the demon,
Are you looking at anyone in particular?
kind of the room in general.
I mean, he's on my side, I assume.
Piotr shakes his head before he heads to the showers. No, I saw him help Sigrid out in the first day.
When he shouted, did it sound like he was speaking a different language as well?
Not a different language.
Okay,
Just the
Rah,
Whirlwind
rah,
voice.
rah.
just demon.
Well, yeah.
voice.
Also, he was screaming unintelligibly, just yelling. But
Crazy cat
um,
demon.
before Violet runs to the shower, I will blow her a kiss the same way that the demon did before running to slow down the reinforcements.
That freezes her in her tracks.
I don't want it to be common knowledge, but he's willing to like if you connect with him, he's willing to cop to it.
I think in the very short term, it's sort of the freeze in her tracks and then slowly continuing to leave. And then she'll later talk to him.
Okay, that'll work.
Cool.
So talk to be had later. Possibly off screen. But I'm down for on screen also.
These things are terrifying. One of them says. Maybe not so much for you guys, or at least these two aren't. They're very robust, that's for sure. Point out, arms, legs, neck seem to be the weak points. Disabling the hands is a key maneuver, obviously.
Did we see one fire one of those gyrock projectiles?
Yeah. So
Did those come out of the hands too?
Correct. The left arm has got a gyroc loader and launcher inside it.
Okay. So it looks like they're pretty much helpless once you take the arms off.
Arms off, all they can really do is kick you, probably. Headbutt you,
Okay.
slam you.
Or explode!
Or explode. They do seem to be able to
Right.
explode. And the
We don't want them
radiation
to explode.
seems to be linked to a radioactive power cell that they've got. They're powered by radioactive batteries. So presumably these things are, potentially infinitely powered? No.
No,
It
but
must just be like a
powered on
backup one so that they don't ever lose full data, But they do lose moving around functionality after a while.
I mean, we can guess about 6 hours because that's when they start heading back towards their base, right?
Correct, you can already assume sort of that. And yeah, based on the charge level in these and the patrol route that they were on, nerds can confirm that. Yep, they can.
Yo, can a girl get a burger over here or something? I am starving.
Chef makes you a burger for sure. Chef makes you a big bite burger. Big
Tofu
chomp.
burger.
Yeah, it's a tofu burger for sure. I don't know, I bet a lot of beef has been getting imported to Nirvana since the invasion began.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what places America took over. What would be the best place to deforest and cattle? Has Venezuela got a lot of jungle?
Venezuela has pretty good cattle already, so
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And also oil. We like the oil. Very good. Very nice. Oh, we got them.
I mean,
We got Cuba,
there's
home of ice cream. That's not Cuba.
also just a giant swath from like here to here that
Cows.
does cattle really well.
Cows.
And then like here and here and here. Like our continent does cattle really well.
the states do livestock.
One huge bonus to the US invasion is McDonald's. Gotta say. You've been loving it. Oh god, I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Alright.
Sponsored by...
Nick will call everybody kind of together after some downtime, and he's like, okay, so we got phone numbers off of Little Miss's cell phone there that would let us hunt down some of the top supers in the U.S. military force. I'd like to propose that we look into assassinating one or more of them, basically to cause like a morale issue.
I like this plan. This good plan.
Which one?
Sigrid grabs the phone, holds her hands over her eyes, and like does the that one.
We can do better than that.
It's
You
major
can
victory.
absolutely do better than that. we want
Can I have
somebody
a
that has a
general
lot of
knowledge of like power level?
Yeah.
Because, I've worked with all these assholes.
Yeah, cultural background.
Who's the easiest one? Just give me a name.
Oh, easiest one.
Or
Dino.
funniest. Who would be
Dino
the
face.
funniest to me?
Dino Face maybe would also be the funniest to you, as well as the easiest.
Dino Face is a prick.
Who?
She says.
Dino
Dino
face.
Face.
If anyone's got current affairs, metahumans, or I don't think
I
propaganda,
got supers.
because that's for making it. Yeah, current affairs supers, same deal. Shut up, Dean. Oh yeah, you know who Dino Face is. He's a pretty tough guy. He's got a big dinosaur face. He bites people.
So, Tyrannosaurus or
Yeah, like he's got like a T-Rex head on is pretty big. He's like size modifier 1 at the upper limits of that. But his head is comically large for his body, and he talks dumb because, you know, he's got a dinosaur
He ain't got
head.
no lips.
No lips. Dino face will fuck you up. Yeah,
I mean-
yeah.
Isn't he mostly just a bruiser?
Yeah, but he's also a sexual predator and a dick.
And quite popular.
Popular's good.
And the kids love him.
Yeah, they do.
Well, let's
I don't
kill
like the
Dino
tone
Face.
you said at that end.
Then yeah, we should start setting up an op on Dino Face.
He'd be the easiest because he's like got one of the lowest security levels. He's allowed some free roam around Nirvana at the minute. He's closer to military police than...
If you want the most morale struck down, who would that be?
Old Glory.
Old Glory.
Or we could.
Old Glory's
Or
not
we could
currently
fuck
on
with.
Nirvana though, that you know.
Or we could fuck with the more powerful ones by going and we kill the weak ones and work our way back up the chain. Eventually they know we come for them. Bad boys, what they gonna do?
One of the scariest right now that's in Nirvana is probably Zero.
Cool.
Cyber ninja telekinetic powers. That back covers them. People still
I
there?
mean-
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, really, so long as they're not sort of grouping up, we can take our pick. So let's figure out the ones we want to go after before they learn better, I guess.
For next
Maybe the
session,
weak
what
one.
I'll make you is like a, pin board with some
Nice.
Polaroid
That would be
pictures.
awesome.
I'll let you move 'em around and put strings up and shit. That's gonna be
I-
good.
I think for planning sake for Luke, let's do Dino Face next week. That's a good way to get our teeth wet.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Fen licks his lips when he sees the picture of Dino Face. He remembers watching Dragon Ball and those delicious looking dinosaur tails that Gohan chops off in Dragon Ball Z.
Also, Luke, if they'll let me, I want to take a picture with the broken one's head in like a nondescript room and post it to a new social of mine. Like me holding it and being like, laughing at it.
Who do you ask?
That is the one that has my phone. Media guy, Nick.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Can I pose by one of the destructed guys, just be pointing at it, laughing, and post it on socials?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Does the Resistance have a social media account, or do we just leak the picture to users and let them disseminate it?
That's a good question. Presumably you've got a social media account.
Me?
Twitter's a few years
Oh.
earlier in this world. No, I mean Sigrid's cell has got a social media account. You know, like...
I mean, yeah, she spent so much time trying to be the popular hero on Nirvana.
Oh yeah, of course. Would have been
This
one
is
of the
the
first
era of
things she did.
blogs.
The
Yeah,
era
one of
of
the nerds
blogs.
just keeps
Nice.
keeps a extremely routed server up and running in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
People
bounced
have-
around the world like 8 times.
People have their secret, like, back of, like, sort of darknet forums they go to.
How much did the server cost for this lair, Sigrid? It weren't
A
cheap.
lot.
Yeah, it
A
was like
lot.
one of your most expensive, if not the most expensive item.
Yeah, it was like at
It's-
least
A mil.
no, it wasn't a mil. It was probably 2 to 400,000.
Nice.
I've got it posted up. I'm just away from the computer for a second.
It's LC2. You know, that's before you're occupied by the U.S. military.
Yeah, I mean, we've got hella
it's
computer,
TL9.
which I figure, is set up by the nerds.
Oh yeah, the nerds operate that shit. They don't let Sigrid near that, except when she's playing Worms.
Not
Yeah,
even in the
exactly.
same room.
Like, leave now, immediately. Get
Like,
out.
she thinks she's in the room with the servers, but it really is just terminals. They don't tell her there's actually a different room, because she tends to break them.
It's just all the old arcade machines from when this
Oh
place
my
were
God.
a roller rink. They just put them in one room and they were like, "There's the supercomputer, Sigrid."
They actually built a wall between like her computer room and the mainframe room.
Nice.
Like Sigrid doesn't even know that this back here exists.
Should
There's like
just
a little curtain right here.
really do just need the arcade machine.
Yeah, there's an arcade
Oh,
machine
God.
there blocking the path.
And the game is
Talk about
called like
plug
the
game.
secret door.
But yeah, Luke, I will totally take a photo of that and have them post it for me. But on where my like logo is, wherever it was, I want it showing, and then like marker and like not marker, but like paint. There's a anarchy symbol over my old logo.
I like to think your old logo probably had the American flag in the background or something.
Oh,
Or
100%.
stars and
It was
stripes
just
of some
drawn
variety.
straight over it.
How many stars has the frickin' flag got now? Too many. I want to get back
It's
to
probably one
50?
big star with a bunch of little stars wrapped around it or something
that.
at this point.
Would have been
Do you think
changed.
they'd let any more states in?
Oh yeah, no.
Considering we haven't let Puerto Rico and what's the other one?
Guam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't technically need to let any of Canada or Venezuela or Japan become a state. That's true.
I would imagine they just replaced it with a big star with a bunch of tiny ones around it.
It's probably different since, oh, I forgot about Mexico and these ones that I always forget on Worldle.
And Japan.
To be fair, no one remembers Central America. It's unfortunate.
Sorry, Central America. Unfortunate confirmed.
It is the flag, but over it is the anarchy symbol drawn.
Awesome. Anarchy in the USA. Occupied
Also,
Nirvana.
remember that since they got Mexico, that's a really high food producing country.
Ooh, corn.
Well, not only that, they got again
Oranges?
a lot of cattle, a lot of jungles, a lot of agriculture. So not only just corn.
So America kind of dominates the world's food supply right now.
Yeah, they got a lot going on if they can manage to conquer all of that.
Sucks for everyone else. But what are you gonna do? I think we're winding down. Anyone got any final scenes they'd like for between now and next session? Shall we say maybe a week's gonna pass? And we can plan
Sounds
what
good.
we want to be doing to have scenes start next session?
Where's my cash?
You get your cash, I'm sure.
Yeah, Violet pays them.
Violet can afford it, don't you worry.
It's in American dollars, though.
That's
Dick
fine. That's all you can
handle
spend here right
Sorry.
now.
On a currency.
Yeah, that is the current currency of this country.
Oh, damn.
A week. So, what? Saturday, July 12th? Am I doing that right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Although, it'd probably be the 13th because we did that whole operation through the night.
True.
Make it Sunday the 13th.
Yeah.
What's
Sounds
going
good to me.
on with my thing?
No one's got school or college this time around. And how? Oh, it changed size.
Hey,
Rude.
America invaded. There might be church.
Yeah.
Ooh, for sure this church. How many days did I add? 8. Day 490 of the occupation.
Yep.
And you'll have also had plenty of time to do research on supers that you might want to whack and other shit like that, so we can discuss all that then. But if no one's got a final scene they want quick, I say call it.
Not much for Pivot. He would be happy to
No one's
continue
yelling
guard. Well, no. He actually gives you a shoulder pad and tells you, well done there.
So I was told I was allowed to give you 1 alcohol, so take your pick. And he'll pull up his own personal stash of alcohol.
Oh
Mix it.
shit.
Like,
He's got the good stuff.
she takes a bottle of the biggest bottle she can grab and say thank you, and then walks off.
That is 1 alcohol.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get wasted. If she could even finish
He
it.
then proceeds to pull out his stash of good stuff.
Nice. The actual good stuff.
Pivot
I'm
will
gonna go and
definitely
just
buy
spend
small for you.
$2,830 on booze. That seems good.
Wow. That's
Nice.
fine by me. Good luxuries. Are you going for like a mixture of quantity and quality, I'd imagine?
A good, like, large bottles of crappy shit, and then a good mix of quality shit that I keep separate from what I give to Freedom.
That way you could start on the good stuff, and as you get drunk, you can move to the worst stuff.
You're a bit good at being an alcoholic, it's concerning.
Don't question it.
Don't forget to hide stuff, you know, from everyone else. Really badly as well. Like, just so badly. Like, comically badly. Like, they'll never know. And you're just leaving empty cans everywhere, you know? Sorry, getting too real.
I think I hide my shit pretty well.
Seems like that. Oh, yeah, no, you're a smuggler, aren't you? Seems like that girl's getting crunked.
No, she's not. She just, that's what she took, was the biggest one.
Oh, okay. It
She's
was
not an
probably
alcoholic. She's a heavy smoker, but cork level.
probably like a magnum of cheap whiskey, right?
Yeah.
She's just smart enough to realize that.
No,
grab it
those
while you
extra
can.
large bottles of Costco vodka.
Oh, nice. Where it's like ingredients 70% vodka, 30% water.
Oh, gem clear.
But yeah,
Um,
she's not like pulling off that thing. That is a
Mhm.
strategic.
That's a sipper. That's a sipper, that is. Shudder every time you drink it, for sure. Like, ugh.
She is hanging around everyone though.
You would get offered joints almost immediately. So
Oh,
So
she
the-
will take them
the
immediately.
nerds seem to like you a lot. There's, you know, they warm to you immediately. Some of them seem to be fangirling over you a little bit, maybe. Like,
If
so,
you...
go on.
Good.
I was just gonna say something nonsense like, so you're like, man of victory. Like, you killed that guy in that place that time by, like, doing that thing, and it was pretty cool.
The
Oh,
day
we
before
also murdered
yesterday.
80 civilians on that mission.
What'd you say? Sorry, Nick?
He's a bummer.
Oh, just the day before yesterday.
Like, I'm not talking about Major Victory. I've, like, read all your comic books.
She is gonna,
Yeah.
if they start questioning, she's gonna give the bloody truth on every mission
Oh,
about
dear.
what Major Victory actually did.
Oh, yeah. It goes from, like, fangirling to kind of somber pretty quickly. Mood darkens a little bit for a while. They stop asking so many questions.
But she'll continue to hang out with them.
Major Victory did some bad shit.
That's when she starts drinking.
If you continue to drink, you'll continue to have a friend in Elton. He has a problem.
I think it's a good time for a good post-credits scene. So, as you're all kind of pretty pleased with yourselves, enjoying stuff, there's definitely a very angry General Luther MacDonald, who's just like, oh, this is a fucking disgrace. Woods is gonna hand my ass to me on a fucking plate. You better have some fucking good news for me here. He's in a medical room, surgery. There's a doctor in scrubs with a mask on facing him. There is also a floating American flag, not a modern one. Very old. How many stars did it first have?
13.
13 stars. It is like the first. I don't know enough about American flags, but it's one of the very first. And it's kind of Doctor Strange caping it, you know? And on the table in this medical chamber is the very, very mutilated dead body of Major Victory.
I mean, I turned him into goo.
You did turn him into
Kinda
goo.
pummeled
Oh
him.
no, yeah, you completely pulverized the fucker, didn't you?
There might have some samples left, but I made sure there was nothing left of that.
Perhaps
asshole.
there is a vial or vat in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pretty much just like sample bag. We can make a clone, but the results aren't going to be identical, and nothing can compete with the 60 years of training that guy's had. And General Luther is just like, it rubs his brow. The flag twitches, and the doctor's head like kind of tilts a bit, and he's like, but please, we'll do something, and then the flag swishes to behind him, and in the same motion his head turns around a full 180 degrees, and his body drops to the floor with his legs twitching. And yeah, with the Cobalt Cafe, we had Colin.
I'm Colin. I played Nick, the spy, I guess you could say, and the demon.
I'm an
is,
evil spy.
Yeah.
The
Well, the
demon.
Americans would say it was.
That demon's fucking badass. We had CD.
Hi, I'm CD. I was playing Elton. I'm a sniper.
You're an evil sniper. Sniper's badass. Shot people's hands from like 40 yards away, practically. We had Everoth.
Hello, I was Everett, and I was playing Piotr, who, yeah, sorry, I got nothing today.
GG. We had James.
Hey, I am James. I play Sigrid, the Berserker,
Zbizeka.
and you know, she's definitely taken on a leadership role.
Yes, she is. We had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I play Freedom Star, and she punched a bunch of bitches today.
Yeah, you did. Kapow.
Her avatar is freaking the fuck out. Yeah.
Trying to hide, showing you the anarchy. Minor anarchy. And we had
Minor?
Lee.
Hey, I'm Lee. I play Violet, and she's not so sure about some of her new friends, but I'm sure it'll all work out. If they don't, yeah, it'll all work out. I'm sure.
If they
Demonize
don't,
her.
yeah. Yep. Catches maybe one day for Star Trek soon. Definitely one day for this
Who knows?
soon. Yeah, either Thursday or Friday, I think, is when we'll be back. So bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Boy.